What's up, Knicks Nation? In the wake of the no Ben Simmons to New York announcement, the Knicks have made some moves. Okay. We definitely landed Landry Shamet. We also got Malcolm Brogdon, a dude that some of us thought that the Knicks had no chance of ever getting. And I want to break down the real reason why they signed those guys, what happens next. Also, Knicks hired a new coach, Billy Lange. Salute to him. Welcome to the team. Didn't know much about him prior to the news. He's here for development. We're going to discuss how his hiring may shape or impact future moves, especially involving the youngins. Okay. Also, we could talk about some trade rumors. You know, since the recent signings, there's been reports and grumblings that some of our young players may be on the move. We're going to talk about that and more on tonight's show, the Knicks Call Up. So let's get this show started. What's up, Knicks Nation? I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest, and you know the vibes. Welcome. Tell a friend, we are live. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. Knicks Call Up Show, and once again, another Friday where I came in. I came in to today with no real topic. Actually, I do have a topic I wanted to touch on, and I'm gonna turn that into an unfiltered thought. But definitely smash that like button on the way in as you come in. Salute to everybody that's in the building right now. I'm gonna do a. I'm probably gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna do an unfiltered thought on Josh Hart. Why I think Josh Hart will start. That was gonna be my topic. But with this new news of, Malcolm Brogdon and Landry Shamet, I figured I'd jump into that. The Objective Fan Hoops returns Sunday. I will be going back to Brooklyn with some guys, looking for some revenge from since the last time I've been there. What else? The podcast should return Monday. I know I've been moving the time around of the pod. Last week I didn't do a pod, but we should come back. Salute the Gangstar in the building. He said, I'm happy we got Brogdon, and I got a fitted Knicks hat today. Salute to you for that. I'm about due for another hat. Been a minute since I got a hat. I think the last time I got a hat was in July. So I'm due for a new hat, even though I got a whole bunch. But salute to you, Gangstar. You know what I'm going to do? Try to think of any more announcements before I move forward. Oh, also, I opened up the community tab on the channel. So feel free to check out the community tab. Now, I will be screening posts. I'm not just going to let you guys, go crazy. Of course, channel members are going to get priority acceptance with that. But, feel free to post in the community section of the channel. I definitely enabled it. I'm trying to think what else I have to announce. I think that's it for now. And by the way, the lighting, I made some tweaks to the lighting. Hopefully you like it. To make the image in the picture stand out more. But definitely salute to you, Gangstar. Before, you know what I'm gonna do? Before I go into studio mode, like I said, keep the calls coming, y'all. This is the Call Up Show, 646-995-8389. Before I take the calls, and if I miss your call, I will call you back. I do want to just go over some of the moves that was made and touch on Billy Lange. Let me set up because I forgot to set up the screen share. Gangstar says our backcourt is crowded. Yes, we're going to talk about that. I mean, right now, I'm going to tell y'all off rip, Leon Rose is a guru, man. He is a guru. How does he get Malcolm Brogdon to sign a non-guaranteed deal? Not a guaranteed deal. So there's no promises there. That's hell of impressive to me, because a lot of people were saying it was impossible. It wouldn't work. All right. I'm jumping into research mode. Bam. So this is the news, right? Malcolm Brogdon's arrival brings Knicks roster battle and potential trade fallout. So because of this signing, and when you look at the Knicks depth chart, we have a lot of guards. A lot of guards. You have Jalen Brunson. Then you have Malcolm Brogdon. You have Tyler Kolek. You have Deuce McBride. 4 point guards. If you don't feel like Deuce is a point guard, okay, move him to the 2 guard. Now let's look at the 2 guard spot. Right now, Mikal Bridges, he was the starter last year. Will he be the starter this year? I don't know. But let's say Josh Hart gets moved to the bench. You have Mikal Bridges at the 2 guard spot, Josh Hart as your backup 2 guard, right? Or small forward, Jordan Clarkson, and now Landry Shamet. That's 8 guards. It's a lot of guards. So because of that, people feel like this signing may lead to a trade. And honestly, hold on. I'll pull up Knicks Sports Track, because it don't have to be Tyler Kolek. A lot of people were singling out Tyler Kolek, saying he's up out of here. It don't have to be Tyler Kolek. He's not the only one that could be traded. In fact, he probably makes the least sense to be traded if you're going to trade him by himself. I'm going to show you why I say that. So when we pull up the salary cap table, you will see that Tyler Kolek makes $2.1 million. So if you trade him away, you're going to have to either just get picks in return, because you can't trade him for salary. So you would be trying to trade him for like a 2nd round draft pick or 2. And then in return, you still got to fill that roster spot. You still got to fill that roster spot. Right now, they have the Knicks as 13 spots filled out thus far, because they added Malcolm Brogdon, but they didn't add Landry Shamet. That's interesting. I wonder why they didn't add Landry Shamet. I'm wondering if it's due to the fact that Landry Shamet deal might be an Exhibit 9. Right? Because sometimes we don't get all the details of the deal, sorted out. But I see Brogdon there. Now, Brogdon's contract is not guaranteed, just like Shamet's contract is not guaranteed. The difference between the rhetoric or the terminology is that, not rhetoric, the jargon is that Exhibit 9 is a training camp invite kind of contract, right? Which can elevate to a veteran minimum contract, versus a non-guaranteed contract is just a non-guaranteed contract. So I don't know if there's a hint in this here, because Landry Shamet should be here, right? I don't know why Landry Shamet's not here yet. That's weird. I don't know. I thought Landry Shamet also signed a non-guaranteed contract, but we'll see what the update will be. But when you look at the salary, it would make more sense to trade Deuce. Not to say that I want to trade Deuce, but you could trade Deuce for a veteran minimum on another team, or a minimum salary, and then you have the ability to sign Shamet and Brogdon, if that makes sense, right? Or even Mitchell Robinson, by the way, the guy, he still hasn't signed his extension yet. Why isn't anyone talking about Mitch? Maybe because we have too many guards and you're going to need a big man? Possibly. But I just want to say that everybody's picking on Kolek. You know, there's other guys that could be moved. And while we're here in research mode, I want to, oh, wait, what happened to my, weird, why is it showing like that? But while we're here, I also want to look up, tell y'all some information about Billy Lange. Hopefully I spelled his name right. No E, right? I think it's just Billy Lange. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it does have an E. Okay, I spelled it wrong. Okay, no problem. So they also hired Billy Lange, right? 53 years old. He coached in college. He served as a developmental coach for the Philadelphia 76ers, right? He also coached at St. Joseph University since 2019. Didn't have much success there. But the whole trading Tyler Kolek thing doesn't really make much sense to me, because why would you bring this guy in if you're going to trade your young guys away? Because the thought process here was, we're going to sign a guy like Billy Lange to help develop the young guys, because they still want to be able to bring these guys along while competing for the championship, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know, but this is who Billy Lange is. If you want to talk about him too, I do got some questions. I do got a call that called up. Let me get back to the calls. Hold on 1 second. Let me transition. So what do you guys think about this this new news, so to speak? I'm gonna tell you guys off rip, I don't really know much about Billy Lange. You know, I'm rooting for him to do well, as I always do, but I guess it is what it is. With that, I don't know, much about him besides what those reports state. And once again, there's no way to judge coaches, right? There's no way to judge assistant coaches because there's no stats for them. So I'm just taking care of something in the background. But keep the calls coming. 646 995 8389. I don't know what's going on with this. Really weird. All right, let me get this call on the line. All right. 646 995 8389. Hello, caller. State your name, where you calling from.
This is Yuri from the Objective Knicks Fan Discord.
How's it going, man? Salute to you, man.
What a big day. You want to talk about a splash? You want to talk about free agency? My man Leon Rose said, I'm going to cook y'all a 5-star meal.
I love it.
And yo, come on. We were talking throughout the offseason. Yo, what's Leon going to do? Why is he waiting? This is why Leon is the best GM we've had in decades.
Oh, that's a fact. 100%.
This man Leon said, I'm going to let the rest of the league cook well, I'm gonna be silent but deadly. This man got this man got Brogdon, this man got Shamit,
Yep.
all without
Not just
even breaking a sweat.
but not just got him. He got him on a non-guaranteed contract,
And
like
let me get to that
which is
point.
even more crazy.
Non-guaranteed contract base means y'all not earning your money. You're competing in training camp. We ain't handing
Facts.
out free handouts. We trying to win a chip. Those who are worthy belong on this team. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, no, I mean, incredible job once again, and you know, I think that we're on the right. Like everything is really looking like this might be the championship year, man, because he's not done. I mean, there's a couple of more guys out there like Thomas Bryant. You know, I'm curious to see what happens with him. You know,
We got look. Come on. I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm walking around my Knicks gear, right? It was
right?
around my neighborhood. I'm in the Bronx, Focus Point. I'm quiet area. No one really knows basketball in that area. I got
Mm-hmm.
people telling me, "Are you excited for New York Knicks basketball?" People who watch baseball. What if the Mets suck, Yankees suck? True story.
Facts.
They're all
Right.
telling me I'm excited for New York Knicks basketball. I'm like, oh, sweet. When was the last time you watched New York Knicks basketball? I've heard people said I've watched New York Knicks basketball since 2013. I haven't watched it since the 2014. I stopped watching Knicks basketball in 2018. There are fans all over that are literally saying I'm back into Knicks basketball due to what Leon Rose has done.
Right. So I mean, the excitement is great, is fantastic. Being that we have a situation where we know we're limited on funds, and you know we getting all these guys, and he may bring in some more guys on non-guaranteed
Yeah,
contracts.
21
Where would
people he's
these?
allowed to bring in, from what I understand.
Well, so where would these guards fit in the rotation? Brogdon or Shamit, and Shamit? You never know. He makes a trade, and then now you sign both of those guys. Where would they fit in the rotation, especially when we're so stacked with Clarkson, you know, Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, right? Tyler Kolek if he's not traded. Where do these new guys fit in?
The new guys fit in, they're going to compete. They're going to compete, that's for sure. Well, I've actually had this discussion with many people today.
Okay.
That we do have to develop. I'm still going to say player development is a key, but I only see Okafor getting that development. I see Pacone getting that development still. We have too many guards. I think it's Tyler Kolek's the odd man out here. I really 100% do believe Kolek's the odd man out. And it's a shame, too, because he's working out. You know, he's trying to hone his craft in the blackout videos that we've been seeing on Twitter. You know, I know we talk about, like, yo, workouts is one thing, competition is one thing. I got to see it translate to the NBA floor.
Right.
And while I agree with you on that, 100%, it's good to see Kolek develop his game with veterans. And I'm very happy about that.
No, you know? Definitely. He's working hard. I seen the footage. Him and Ty Jerome. That Ty Jerome footage was hella impressive. Wild. I mean, Ty Jerome, his bag is just he's phenomenal. But Tyler Kolek has been putting the work in. So you brought up trading Tyler Kolek. Who are we trading Tyler Kolek for?
If I had to guess, right, because War Hebrew, shout out to him too, because he brought up the idea not that long ago, like a month ago, and he got heat for it just for bringing it up. But he's like, yo, we're trying to win a chip here, man. Someone's going to be the odd man out. Summer League was the one time to show it. And I know it's harsh, but Summer League was the one time you didn't want to mess up.
Right.
At the same time. So the
Go ahead.
So the way I view it is like, if we're trading Kolek, right? If we are, I could see him going to Brooklyn, Charlotte, just to name a few of those teams off the back of my head, because he's going to need playing time to develop. And the Knicks, as of right now, even though we got this guy for the player development, Billy Lange,
right?
Someone's going to be the odd man out this year. Someone's going to be.
Okay, so But like, what are you getting in return for Kolek?
Cash
What are you?
consideration. Cash considerations. Cash considerations or a second-round draft pick. Minimum.
So now you know you're going to have to sign another player if you do that.
Right.
So while you free up money, you still like put yourself in a scenario. So like, let me show. Like, let's go back and look at the money because
Let's go back and look at the money.
what Leon's doing is hella impressive. But they already counted Malcolm Brogdon's salary. Interestingly, on Sports Track, he's already signed. They don't got Shamet here, which makes me feel like it's an Exhibit 10 deal or 9 deal, right? And so,
exactly.
But look at the space. You have $1.4 million.
Right.
If you trade Tyler Kolek away, his 2.1, you'll still be in the same scenario. You'll be in the same. So you have 3.7 to sign 2 players. So yeah, you can sign a Shamet, another rookie player. So you're basically will be placing Tyler Kolek with Shamet.
Oh, okay. So that's the situation. All right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like you're replacing it with Shamet, and then you still got to sign a rookie because you would only have this one.
You would have to give up Kolek. You would have to give up Kolek, and probably Bolt Pacome as well.
Same scenario. What you're going to do is you're just going to replace them with veterans, and you're going to be in the same predicament where you're going to have this because Pacome only makes 2 point. He makes a little bit more. He makes 2.8, but you're still not going to have enough to sign 2 veterans to replace those 2. If that makes sense, what I'm saying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like the trade Kolek people is like the only way trading Kolek makes sense is if you're saying you got too many guards and you just want to flip them to get rid of the guard that his spot on the team, which is fine. But what I'm saying is you still find yourself in a position where you're going to have to sign a rookie. So to me, if it's just to free up money, trade it. And I'm not saying I want to do this. Relax, y'all. I'm giving a fair warning before I say it.
A fair warning. But that's all it is, especially with everything that's going on right now.
It would make more sense to trade Deuce. He's making 4.3 because you could trade Deuce and then get a player on the minimum salary, right? And then now that'll give you enough money to sign who you need to, right? Now you could sign.
Deuce, though, you're giving up a lot. You're giving up.
No, I'm not saying too. I'm just talking about the money situation that we in. It would make more sense to trade Deuce or even a Mitch because they'll free up more money for you to sign these veterans and build your team out, right? Because if you trade Kolek, you're still going to have to sign a rookie. And what rookie right now is better than Tyler Kolek?
Got a point.
Like, what rookie that do you want that you could say is better than Tyler Kolek? So it's an interesting scenario.
It's a good scenario, though. At the same time, though.
Yeah, no, it's not the end of the world, no. But it is a scenario, because now Kevin McCullough, where does that leave him?
Right.
Where does that leave him? Do you think that the great Leon Rose will convince him to come back on a 2-way contract at this point?
Nah, I doubt it. Doubt it.
You doubt it?
Yeah. But hey, Leon proved us wrong before.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, at this point, it's looking like to get Malcolm Brogdon to sign a non-guaranteed contract. I mean, it definitely shows where we are, like in terms of this NBA recession.
Look at where we were not that long ago. People didn't want to come to New York.
They didn't want to come to New York, but also I think the recession helped because if he could have got money elsewhere, guaranteed, he would have went. But it's slim pickings out there, so I guess he's like, you know what? I'm gonna bet on myself. They actually have a chance to compete for a championship. You know, let me go there. So, hey, you never know. I mean, but I can't remember if it was Foxy or somebody called up and they said, good written. Like, he's a second round pick. Second round picks come and go. How do you feel? Are you comfortable with letting McCullough Jr. just walk?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I think McCollum Jr. did show flashes, and we bought Billy Lange to develop the youngins. So
Right.
I'm going to see how Leon Moles plays this out. I'm going to see
Yeah.
how it plays out. I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to, give criticism. I want to see how this month ends with Leon Moles because he's
Knicks.
off to a good start. Probably the
Right.
best start this offseason.
I love it. I love it. I love where we are, and we're not done. I'm gonna respond to Nick Shack and kind of aggravate him a little bit. He said, trading Mitch. Who's the center? Thomas Bryant. Now just continue.
Lord.
They didn't, but they did invite Thomas Bryant into workouts. So don't be surprised if he comes in on a non-guaranteed contract. Don't be surprised.
I wouldn't
You
be
know,
surprised too. We could literally, people are saying in a couple of weeks the Knicks are going to make a trade. I'm sorry, I take that with a grain of salt. A couple of weeks could mean tomorrow. Or
you never know. It could be the day before media day. You just never know. You never know what they're going to do and when they're going to do it. I wanted to look something up though. I wanted to look up. Oh yeah, best available free agents. And hey, I know he's being investigated by the NBA.
Malik Beasley.
Don't forget Malik Beasley's out there.
Malik was in New York today, by the way. Malik was in New York playing with Tyler Kolek in the Black Ops clip.
Hey man, I'm just saying. Don't be surprised, guys. I'm just saying. I think that he's going to be cleared by the NBA because usually how it works is this: if you're not in trouble with the law, more than likely the NBA ain't gonna mess with you. Because if the FBI couldn't find you on nothing, I don't see the league, being able to find you on nothing. And Precious is still out there. But hold on, let me back out of there. There's a website I always go to. I just can't remember what's the name of it. But I want to look up some of the best remaining. Let me see if Yahoo. Nah, Yahoo gonna drop the ball. Yeah, never go to Yahoo for nothing. Nothing sports wise. Yeah,
Yahoo is a cesspool.
Yeah, it's a cesspool. So okay, this seems like a decent list. I don't think Al Horford sound nowhere. Let's see, Russell Westbrook's out there. Some of you guys want Russell Westbrook.
Well, to be fair, people want Russell Westbrook because they want him to win a ring. Let's be real.
Oh, okay. What about Amir Coffey? Is he still out there?
I think he's signed with someone already.
Okay. This is like 3 days old. This was last updated September 9th. So
should it be updated now?
I don't think Amir Coffey was signed within the last 3 days, though, to keep it honest with you. Precious Achiuwa.
What happened? I only discussed it. The Moses Brown situation.
The Gary Payton. Hold on. Let's look at these free agents. Gary Payton. Brogdon, we just signed him. Of course, that guy.
I'm expecting him to go to the Heat.
How you feel about Campaign coming back?
Tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind Campaign coming back. Sorry,
Thomas Bryant.
If the Knicks get Bryant and he gets you want me to be super real with you?
What's that?
To me, that's the best pickup for the Knicks.
I think he's solid, man, and he can shoot the 3 ball.
Stretch five out. I'm trying to find out who Mike Brown wants on his team. You know what I mean? Who is a Mike Brown player instead of a Tibbs player?
All right.
Let me explain what I mean by that. And to the call-up show, I'm going to explain what I mean by that. What is a player to you, Karan? Let me start off with that. My question to you, who do you think is a Tibbs player? A Tom Thibodeau player?
I don't know, man. I thought that he was big on two-way guys, but I mean, Jalen Brunson was his superstar. Towns was his secondary star. They don't play much defense. So I thought it was defensive, but he does like scoring guards, though. He does like his guards to score. I thought it would be two-way players, but I mean, we've seen guys who may not be the best defenders get time.
Right.
But I would say, Josh Hart, 100%. Mitchell Robinson, guys like that, possibly.
I agree with you. Oh yeah, no. Scroll up real quick. Hey, can we give a shout out real quick on Hoops Hype? Yo, scroll up a little bit. Yo, Ben Simmons, I'm gonna shout you out. Thank you, Ben Simmons, for not coming to the Knicks. We will not miss you, and we will not love you. If you do sign a contract with the team, which I hope you don't, we're gonna boo the absolute living crap out of you when you come to the Garden.
Well, I told y'all. I said, yo, why y'all even want this dude? Like, this dude ain't built for New York City, man. You know what it is though, Yuri?
What?
I don't think he was getting no special treatment. I think that he would have got a non-guaranteed contract too. I'm gonna keep it real.
And I had a discussion about this with some of my friends, and I told them if Ben Simmons gets called out, I'm letting you know right now, one guy in a locker room can ruin a season. We've seen it way too much in the NBA. Where that one guy who's a selfish SOB and will not take accountability. We've seen it ruin seasons, Karan.
Yeah. All right, that's true. That's true. And we don't need that energy. It's funny like how the Knicks got like all of the former Knicks or current Knicks or Knicks signees, they're all like the Knicks got like 6 people on this list.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, we got Brogdon, Precious Achua. Like it's like the whole list is Knicks. Man, salute to Leon Rose, man. That dude be knowing what he talking about, what he's doing, man. 100%.
You had him on your hot seat.
No, he's still on my hot seat.
He's still on my hot seat. He's off your hot seat when you win the championship.
No, he got to get to the finals. He got to get to I'm giving him the finals grace. Right? And once again, disclaimer. I'm going to give him a disclaimer to myself. This is my hot seat. He's not on the Knicks hot seat. Listen, I got to clear up the miscommunication before it starts. He's not on Leon Rose's hot seat because people was like, "Oh, how you going to say he's on the hot seat?" No, he's not on Dolan's hot seat. He's on my hot seat because I need us to get to the finals. That's it. If we don't get to the finals, listen, man. There's a guy out of Milwaukee. Because at this point, the way the East is shaping up, I mean, you don't have no excuses this year, bro. Like, if you can't beat Orlando and Detroit, I don't know what to tell you, man. But salute to the chat, by the way. This is the Knicks call-up show, 646-995-8389. Call up. Let me know you disagree, you agree. Whatever you want to share. Salute the Knicks will be Chance 2526. I see you in the building. Knicks State Madness Discord server, channel member, one of the first channel mods, man. Salute to you.
But I'm gonna end it off. My phone's about to die. I'm gonna tell you one thing too. This is not over. This is not over. Not by a long shot.
No, it's not.
Just getting started.
Yeah. 100%.
I wouldn't be surprised if we hear that someone got traded tomorrow.
It's coming. It's coming.
Even though people are saying, "Oh, give it a couple weeks." A couple weeks could mean a day in the NBA. And here's the thing: the Knicks got an offer. I don't think you're gonna like this because how do you feel on it? The Knicks got an offer for Home Daddy.
Of course, he's 6'8".
If I'm not giving. If I'm Leon, I'm not giving up Pacome. You could take Katala Kolik.
Man, you could take a 2nd-round pick, bro. Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Yo, you want to? I'll give you a pick instead. You ain't getting Pacome. I'm sorry, I don't want Pacome. I feel like Pacome can be good on this team.
Yeah. Nah, I agree. Unless he's a part of a bigger package and I'm getting like a star or something like that, it don't make no sense to do a trade. It don't make no sense. If you're gonna trade for another young guy, I don't know. Weird.
It's true. Anyway, I'm gonna bounce. I'll fall back.
All right. Salute, Yuri. Yeah, his phone might have died just there. Definitely on Leon Rose we trust. And also for the record, when I say Leon Rose is on my hot seat, I believe in Leon Rose. I'm not an anti-Leon Rose dude. I'm just saying that I'm ready for the championship, dog. Like, I can't go another year with a sorry ass excuse. I'm sorry. I'm a little spicy tonight, you know, but yeah. Knicks would be changed. Yeah, I like Dottier. I wouldn't trade Dottier. I wouldn't trade him nowhere, to be honest. Salute to you, Chris Gotti. I see you in the building. Yes, Knicks will be champs. He's definitely pulling all his chips on the table inside. And you know what? There's something I want to say. By the way, channel members, be on the lookout. I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to drop an unfiltered thought on why I think Josh Hart will start. Something came up recently, and I think he's going to start. But there's something else I wanted to say. Damn, it was about the trade and the roster. Something with the roster. I think some of you guys said in the chat. Nick Shack, man, you too tied to Mitchell Robinson, man. That extension is not signed, bro. Mitchell Robinson is expendable. Hate to break it to you. He definitely is expendable. And there was a point I had that was a really good point. I can't think if it was about Ben Simmons. I don't know. I'm curious though, like, if will Malcolm Brogdon start? Do you think Malcolm Brogdon will start? Because if Brogdon's coming off the bench, you're going to have, let's say Mitchell Robinson starts, Nick Shack. This is for you. I doubt that's going to happen, but let's say that happens. You're going to have Malcolm Brogdon, Deuce McBride, Jordan Clarkson, and Josh Hart. That's too many. That's too many. Like, something's got to give, bro. There's no way you could have Brogdon, Clarkson, Deuce, and Hart. Something's got to give, yo. I wanted, like, okay, so one of my early requests or wishes for the free agency was sign Malcolm Brogdon. This was before he shot 28% from three. He got to improve that three-point shooting. Even though for his career, let's pull it up. Let's go on research mode. I think for his career, he's a good three-point shooter. It's just last season, he had some injuries and things of that nature where he didn't really shoot well. He's going to have to definitely pick up that percentage, man. We're not going to go for, no dude shooting 28% from three. Right? Let me put his numbers on the screen because I don't remember. Yeah, so he's a career 38% from three shooter, which is fantastic. But last year he shot 28.6 and he only played 24 games. I don't really care about the 24 games. I mean, he's on the non-guaranteed contract, a veteran minimum. So if he doesn't hold up, he doesn't hold up. But while you're there, you can't shoot 28% from three. I like the idea. I mean, I love Ariel, but I like Thomas Bryant too. I think that if you have an opportunity to get Thomas Bryant, why not? You got some big guys that's going to get hurt. Mitchell Robinson is going to get hurt. Right? Towns is another guy. We don't want him to get hurt, but he has been hurt in the past. Why not? But it's like on this top 25 list, we got a lot of former Knicks that played with us last year or guys that we signed. Wow, Corey Joe kind of fell off the map. DeAndre Jordan is still a free agent? I think he was signed. I could have sworn he got signed. Let me see what you guys talking about in the chat. Definitely smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And if you are a subscriber, consider joining the channel. Hey, Knicks will be champs. When you say that to bring it back to when you said Leon Rose has a trick up his sleeve, getting Brogdon the sign that nobody saw that coming. Nobody saw Brogdon going on a non-guaranteed contract. I saw him coming like if his contract was guaranteed, 1 year minimum. But to come on a non-guaranteed contract, that's major. And there's something to this because, like I said, Landry Shamet, you look at this is the Knicks Sports Track, Landry Shamet is not on this list. Okay? Malcolm Brogdon's on the list. Why isn't Shamet on the list? I think Shamet is an exhibit 9 or 10. I can't remember if 10, hold on, I'm going to tell you. I can't remember if 10 or 9 is for the rookies. I think 10 is like for the prospects. I'm going to tell you right now. Yeah, so, okay, yeah, 9 is for the veterans. 10 is for the young boys. Okay. To me, signing Shamet was a bigger deal than Brogdon? No, sir. I disagree with that. Malcolm Brogdon is a huge deal. Way bigger deal than Shamet. To the point where it completely changed what I wanted to talk about tonight on the call-up show. Nick Shack, I just thought about something. Mike would want the best defensive player in the league for a big. First off, Mitchell Robinson is not the best defensive player in the league. Let's just put that out there. He's not. I give him best offensive rebounder pound for pound. Like if he's healthy and can play minutes, he might average the most offensive rebounds or at least have the best offensive rebounding percentage. But give me the time when Mike Brown had the best defensive player starting as a center. And why did Mike Brown put Sabonis at the 5? If he wants a defensive-minded center, Nick Shack, just please answer that for me. Brogdon could give you 3-point shooting too. Brogdon is a career 41% from 3 shooter. Last year he had, I'm sorry, 40. I meant to say 38%. Sorry. Hell yeah, Randall. In fact, if Brogdon could shoot, if Brogdon can shoot and get his jump shot right, I'm starting Brogdon. I don't care what y'all say. He can play defense and he can shoot. And he's another ball handler on the floor. So now Brunson don't got to dribble. Now you could put Brunson off the ball. He can guard point guards. Man, yo, listen, I'm telling y'all right now, that's my move. I would consider starting him. Because what are you going to do? How are you going to play Brogdon, Deuce, Josh Hart to some of y'all, and Clarkson all on the bench? Or that don't make sense. I don't think that. I think one of those 4 guys are starting. Hart, Clarkson, Brogdon, Deuce. One of those 4 have to start. You cannot play 4 of them off the bench together. It doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm saying. This would be chance. The shooting fell off the map. That's why I said he got to shoot. If he can't shoot, then no, he ain't going to play. Yo, fans, let me tell you something. Fans NY, salute to you, fans NY. I agree with you. I wouldn't mind getting Precious back. The problem is gone. Coach Tibbs didn't want to play him. He's out of here. We got a new coach. Precious, why don't you come back? I'm just saying, now you can start, I don't know. I don't know what the Knicks are going to do. But I wouldn't mind getting Precious back. I'm going to keep it real. Precious is a better defender than Yabu. By the way, I'm not sure if y'all checked it out. Channel members, I did the Yabu show. Definitely check out the Yabu show if you didn't. I gave a nice little breakdown of his Euro basket. I paid $20 to watch him. Only him. I didn't watch none of the game. I don't know who won the championship. I didn't care. I only wanted to watch Yabu. I was not interested in the Euro basketball tournament. I really wasn't. But I did a great breakdown. I just shared some of the notes that I took. So, if you are a channel member, go check that video out. Also, I did the Ben Simmons video. And it's funny, like right after Ben Simmons is gone, you start to see the floodgates open. But to be honest, these guys didn't have much of an option because, and this is what we're talking about the big market appeal. When you look at the top free agent list, look at all the guys. By the way, Cam Reddish signed overseas somewhere. Can't remember where. Can't remember the country. He's out of here. A lot of these guys signed overseas. I think this Torton dude, if he didn't get signed by an NBA team, I could have sworn he signed overseas too. But did Monte Morris sign overseas? I'm not sure about Monte. Some of these guys are overseas already. But look all the competition you got. There's a lot of competition right now. All these guys are trying to get exception money and minimums. All of these guys. There's no room. So, of course, if I'm going to sign a non-guaranteed deal or training camp exhibit 9, let me sign it with the Knicks. That's that. It just makes sense. So, I don't think it makes sense to trade Tyler Kolek. I'm just going to put it out there. To me, it doesn't make sense to trade him. Unless you're saying, okay, I think Landry Shamet is better than Kolek, or I think Malcolm Brogdon is better than Kolek. Let me flip him for some cash or a second round pick. Then okay. But if your logic is I'm flipping them to save money, you don't. Because you're going to be in the same position after you trade them. You're still going to have to sign a rookie. If you want to free up money to only sign veterans, you would be better off trading Deuce or Mitch. Not to say that I want them to trade Deuce or Mitch. I'm just saying if you're going to free up money, I don't think Tyler Kolek trade to free up money makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Ooh, Knicks will be chance. I like how you're speaking now. He says Ben Simmons was never in Leon's plans. He was never in Leon's plans. I don't know if I could agree with that. I want to agree with that because I was not a big fan of Ben Simmons, but it's hard to say he wasn't in the plans when the guy who is going to bat and arguing for us, Mr. Ian Begley, he also confirmed that they met with Ben Simmons. So I don't know. You don't meet with a guy if you had no intentions of signing him. I'm just saying, at least not in person. Mitch getting healthy made Precious expendable. I disagree with that. The problem with Precious, and I have a video on the channel called "A Precious Achua Story." Precious' mind was made up back in March that he was not coming back with the Knicks. I talked about that. If you want to go check out the story, I'm not going to go through it now. All you got to do is look under videos. You will see it there. It's a very short video. Precious had his mind made up that he was not returning to New York. He had strong interest with the Miami Heat. And it was rumored like a month or two ago, or it was not rumored, it was reported that he bought a house in Miami. Fans NY, I disagree. I can't say Kolek looked terrible. He didn't get much time. So I can't say he's terrible. Thank you. Hotline Bling, good point. He said, didn't bro quit his job because he ain't signed here? Ben was in the plans. Facts. I agree with that. Ben definitely was in the plans. I just think that Ben never really considered the Knicks because they didn't have what he wanted. Just because you meet with someone doesn't mean he's the final option. Employers interview people they have no intentions of hiring all the time. No, listen. What I think it would have been was this: Knicks would be champs. The same deal that Brogdon got is the same deal I think Ben would have got. A non-guaranteed contract, put him in training camp to see how he does. I don't think Ben wanted that. Ben was reported to want more money than the minimum. So even if we sign Ben, I still don't think he would have made the team because I don't think it would have went well. Knicks would be champs. So I'm halfway agreeing with you, but to say he's not in the plans, I don't know about that. And Knicks would be champs said then Ben was a fool. Hey, you said it, not me. But by the way, y'all, keep the calls coming, man. 646-995-8389. If I miss your call, I will call you back. Sometimes I don't look at the phone because I got too many damn windows open. I don't think I missed no calls. You guys just not calling up tonight. But yeah, I don't agree with Kolek looking terrible because he just didn't get the opportunity. But then here's another question for y'all. If they want to trade Kolek because they want to sign veterans, why do you sign Billy Lange? Can you explain that? If you're going to trade away, maybe, okay, if you're just going to say it's Kolek, okay, he's just one young guy. But Billy Lange was brought in to develop young talent. That's why he was hired. Oh, Knicks would be chance say you support. I know you supported Ben, but I'm glad. Now, yeah, Randall. Yeah, we done. It's just that he kind of is related to this because I think I'm just pointing out that I think he would have got the same deal that Brogdon got. I don't think it would have been guaranteed. And the only other team that really was reported to have interest in him was the Celtics. And I don't know if the Celtics still want him because they got Chris Boucher, who's a guy I wish that we signed. But that's a whole nother topic. Yeah, I'm curious to see what other moves is they make. Like I said, Thomas Bryant is a guy. If I could invite him to camp, I'm inviting him. I like him. Fans NY says Ben would have worked in the Mitch role. Nah, I disagree. Nah. Mitch is hold on. I might even go look it up. I disagree. I think Mitch is the best that we could get for his role. I don't think Ben could do what Mitch is doing. Ben is like a fake point guard. He's like a fake Magic Johnson. No offense to Ben. I'm not trying to down him. I'm just saying like his game is more of a point forward, not a center. And the Nets tried him at center. He was getting cooked. How many of you guys remember when the Nets tried Ben Simmons at center? Randall says, like I said, when Mike Brown took over head coach, player development is about to get better for the Knicks, and the hiring of Billy Lange just proved that. Yeah, I mean, I think if he can help Pacome Dottie and some of the younger guys, I'm all for it. You gotta, especially when your window is so tight, you gotta also plan for the future a little bit. You can't just be so caught up in the championship. Fans of why said he guarded Jokic where? Well, okay. Were you saying when he was with the Nets? Because I'll look that up. I got the energy to look that up. You know what? Let's look it up. You said that Ben Simmons guarded Jokic well. You're going to pull that up. Definitely going to pull that up. Hold on, let me go to research mode. Bam. Definitely going to pull that up. I'm going to pull up Jokic. We're going to go to the game logs. And we're going to look at all the Nets games. He should have played them twice. Let's see if we can find it. Matter of fact, let me sort this by team. Bam, scroll down to Nets or BKN. Let's see. Jokic had 33 in the blowout. He had 33. He had a triple-double, 33, 15, and 12. And then in the overtime when, okay, this game, I'm sorry. I'm looking at, oh, damn, my fault. I'm looking at plus minus. I'm wilding. So let me read the first stats again. He had a triple-double in the first game. He had 35, 15, and 12. In the second game, he had 35, 14, and 12. Now we're going to look at the Clippers because I know you're going to say, oh, but he did it when he was with the Clippers. Okay, we're going to look up the Clippers too. Let's pull up the Clippers. So, and then I'm going to go to the playoffs. So against the Clippers, 12-13. Was Ben Simmons on the Clippers on 12-13? Let's pull it up. The one thing I do on this channel, if y'all don't know, I put everything on the screen. We don't got to guess. Now, sometimes I don't feel like pulling stuff up, especially when I know I already read it. But sometimes when it's something like this, where, you know, he said that Ben Simmons had Jokic on Smash, I don't believe it. I don't believe that that's ever possible in any world that Ben Simmons would have Jokic on Smash. I don't see it. And you know what? You could even pull up the days when he was with Philly. I don't even think he could do it on them days. So Jokic wasn't on the Clippers during this game. Let's go back. So Jokic had 16, 7, and 7 in a win. But this was a blowout. So Jokic didn't have to do much. Let's see. Okay, so it wasn't in the regular season. It wasn't in the regular season. So now we got to go to the playoffs. Let's go to the playoffs. All right, bet. So now we in the postseason where we know Ben Simmons. But first, before we even look that up, let's see what Ben Simmons did. Ben Simmons played 13 minutes. Hold on. Ben Simmons played 13 minutes in this game. I'm on game 1 right now. Jokic had 29, 12, and 9. 26, 10, and 11. 23, 13, 13. 36, 21, 16. I'm sorry, 36, 21, 8, sorry. And then he had 13, 12. But this was a blowout. I mean, when you're blowing a team out, you don't got to do much. Okay, the last game which they won, it was a blowout. When did Ben Simmons have Jokic on Smash? We got to stop. That's what I do. I go straight to research mode. Hell no. He didn't have Jokic on Smash, not on the Nets, not on the Clippers, not ever. Randall said player development is important because injuries do happen. That's why I think you need another Precious Achiuwa on the team. You need another forward, man. You need another 6'9" dude. You putting a lot of pressure on Yabu. Let's say Nick Shaq and the rest get their wish and you start Mitch. Is he going to play Ariel? Is Ariel going to get burned, especially now that Brogdon is there? So, I mean, let me see. Let me see if I get a visual of what I'm talking about. By the way, this is the Knicks call-up show, 646-995-8389. Call up. Let your voice be heard. Let me see if I get a Knicks depth chart so we could actually look at it from like a position perspective. Let me see if I don't think ESPN going to have it. Let's see if ESPN has it. Nah, they don't. Let me see. Can I change the year? Let's see. Nah, you can't. All right, let's back out of here. They didn't update it yet. So we gotta go back. Let me see. Knicks depth chart. So because I don't think you guys understand the gravity of. No, I'm not gonna say you guys don't understand the gravity. I'm gonna say some of you guys don't understand the gravity of Malcolm Brogdon joining the team. If Malcolm Brogdon makes the team, That means he put in work during training camp, and he's going to get a spot in the rotation. 100%. All right, so look, this is the depth chart, right? They got Josh Hart starting. That's fine. Let's just focus our attention on the bench, okay? You got Deuce McBride, Jordan Clarkson, Yabu, Mitch. Now, Pacone Dadier, will he be the 10th man? I don't know. They do got Landry Shamet here. They don't got Brogdon here yet. So you got Shamet and you got Brogdon to add to this mix. How are you going to play Deuce, Clarkson, Brogdon? It's a lot of guards, bro. You can't even play them three together. I don't know. Yeah, Yabu is more skilled on the offense than Precious. 100%. I seen it in Eurobasket. But on the defensive end, Precious is more skilled than. So who's the better rebounder? I think Precious is a better rebounder. So I don't know. I'm not saying Precious is better than Yabu, but I think Precious might mess around and start in Miami. Not that I know he going to Miami. I don't have no inside knowledge. I'm just going based on the reports and the fact that he bought a house there. Brogdon is not. I don't think Brogdon is a safety net bodega Wi-Fi. That's a good question. Is Brogdon a safety? Brogdon, is he a safety net? I think Brogdon is going to get minutes. Only problem with Thomas Bryant, fans and why is that I don't think Bryant is a 4. That's all. Like if Bryant was a 4, I mean Bryant could stretch the floor, but he ain't guarding no 4s, dog. So I don't know. I think we need another power forward. I'm gonna keep it real. I think we need another power forward. And to be honest, there's not any really, really good power forwards out there. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, we've been looking at this free agent list all night. Where is it? And this is the best power forward out there. They got him as a center. Precious Achiuwa is the best power forward out there. All the rest of these guys are just pure guards. I mean, Al Horford could play 4, but he can't guard no damn 4s. And we don't know what he's doing. He might retire. But Kumunga is going back to the Grizzlies. You know that. Beasley, he's a guard. Grimes is a guard, and he's not. We have no chance of getting him. Russell Westbrook, point guard. Amir Coffey, guard. Precious is the best power forward available. Gary Payton, just the second guard. Yeah, I'm gonna skip him. Guard, center, guard. Power forward, but I think he went overseas. I think. Hold on, let's just fact check that. One of these guys went overseas. Hold on. We could fact check it on the fly. Like I said, this is the Knicks call-up show. 646-995-8389. We talking about a whole bunch of things. Call up, let your voice be heard. Let me see where he went. Yeah, see, he went to EuroLeague. Taylor Horton Tucker is out of here. He's gone. He's going to EuroLeague, dog. He's up out of here. He's up out of here, bro. So no forwards, but I mean Javonte Green. Let me see about Javonte. I wonder if he was picked up. Hold up. We gonna find out right now. I stay in research mode, dog. That's how I stay sharp. Bam, man, I'm always reading the news. Bam, let me see. Oh, so he went to the Pistons. Is he on a guaranteed contract? I'll go to Sports Track. But this guy might be a forward. He look like he's a forward. Javonte Green look like he's a forward. But I think he went to the Pistons. You're gonna find out right now. Yeah, he's on the Pistons. And he might be locked in. No, he got a non-guarantee, so he could be cut from the Pistons, but I don't think the Pistons are gonna cut him. I don't think the Pistons are gonna cut him. But yeah, to go back to the list, I mean, there's no power forwards out there. The only people that's out there are straight guards. Straight guards. That's it. Look, guard. There's none but guards out there. Cam Reddish, he went overseas. He signed it somewhere. Guard, center. But I think I could have sworn Jordan got picked up too, though. This guy's like retired. Guard. Bamba's out there. Yeah, I want Mo Bamba. I'm good. I don't want Bamba. Damn, they had Landry Shamet as a number 33 free agent. That's cold-blooded. Taj Gibson, yeah, I want him back. Bo, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Salute to HRM the Great. By the way, HRM, I'm gonna hit you up, HRM. I just been so busy. Oh, and we got a big fight tomorrow, HRM. Oh my God. Tomorrow I got a crazy day, and I gotta get up early tomorrow. Tomorrow is a crazy day. But HRM, we gotta talk about the fantasy league. We're gonna be doing our own little fantasy league. I gotta see how many people want to be up in it. Oh yeah, Lyles is gone. Lyles is signed. Let's pull him up. Lyles is gone. Lyles been gone. Let me see if I could find where he went. I don't remember where he went though, but I will look it up. I wouldn't mind getting Trey Lyles. I like Trey Lyles. Oh yeah, look, he's another one. It's like all of the forwards, they all went overseas. Trey Lyles, he signed with Real Madrid. He's out of here. Trey Lyles is out of here, dog. So all the forwards are going overseas. They're out of here. By the way, salute to everybody that just joined. This is the Knicks Call Up Show, 646-995-8389. Hit that like button on the way in. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you are a subscriber, consider joining the channel. Next will be Champ says, where does Hulk fit on the roster? He going to be the third string center. I'm going to tell you what he is. He's Jericho Sims. But he's going to get time because, like I said, I don't see Mitchell Robinson playing all 82 games. So, and I think they're probably going to load manage Mitchell Robinson. So not to say that Mitch is going to get hurt, but anything is possible. But I think with the load management, REO is going to get those minutes 100%. But if they start Mitch, they should bring Ariel in as the backup center. I'm just saying, if you're going to start Mitch, but what do I know? I don't want him to start, and I don't think Mitch is going to start. But if you did start him, I would also bring him off the bench. That's me. Let's see. Kai overseas too. To my Kai Jones? I think so. Hold on, let me pull him up. Let's see. Yep. If you're talking about Kai Jones, he's signing with the Turkish club, brother. Kai Jones, close to signing with Turkish club. All the forwards are going away. They all are going away. By the way, if you don't know who Kai Jones is, this is Kai Jones. He's up out of here, dog. He's going overseas. No, I'm not. It seems like nobody cares about forwards anymore. Forwards are like, they're just, disposable. I don't want to say disposable. I'm going to say they are replaceable. Salute to size 9. I be seeing you, man. By the way, size 9 and to everybody else, I opened up the community section on the channel so y'all could post there. Now I do review posts. I'm not allowing y'all to go crazy, but feel free to post in the objective Knicks fan community. As a matter of fact, let me see how it looks. Let me see how it looks. Let's go to YouTube right now. Okay. Oh, community is only available in the app. All right. I was going to pull it up, but you could only go on the community on the app. So yeah, like if you go onto oh yeah, you can't do it on the desktop, but if you go to the community section, you will be able to see it on the app from your phone. Yeah, Kai is gonna be on the rise overseas, man. He gonna lead the league in whatever over there. Oh yeah, but the Moses Brown thing, that might have been what I wanted to talk about. Yuri's talking about because the G League team traded him for some other guy who I don't have no idea who he is. Yo, the NBA is a political game, man. Very political. If you can't fill a role, you're gonna be up out of here. Simple like that. Let me see. Size 9. Yo, size 9, you are wildin'. He said Brogdon is a better player than Hart, McBride, Bridges, and Clarkson. I disagree. There's no way I could put him over Clarkson and Hart and Bridges. No way. Now Deuce, maybe. Maybe you might could put him over Deuce. But I'm not putting him over Mikal Bridges and Jordan Clarkson and Josh Hart. You're wildin'. Brogdon is nice. I just wouldn't say right now he's better than them. Precious is a better rebounding and defender than Yabu, but Yabu is a better offensive player than Precious. Yeah. Facts, Randall. Facts. So, but who would you say is the better overall player? I think Precious is going to really turn heads this season. I'm going to keep it real because I think wherever he goes, especially if he goes to Miami, he could start. Will Yabu start in New York? I doubt it. I think. Was that my point? I don't know. Yo, Lloyd, man, size 9, that's what he does. He does that every show, Lloyd. Brogdon's body retired from basketball 3 years ago. You see, that's the part that I'm like, not that I'm concerned about it, but like, if Brogdon can't hoop no more, dog, at a high level, he got to get up out of here, bro. You coming to New York City, you got to put it in work, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Last year, I'm not gonna say the last 3 years, because health really messed him up this year, but he did shoot 41% from 3. So I wouldn't say the last 3 years. And then the year before that, he was sixth man of the year. Wait, hold on. Yeah, he won sixth man of the year. So this is why I go see. All right, guys, this is why I stay in research mode, because I like to make sure we're accurate. Even myself, right? He said that he was cooked for the last 3 years. That's not true, brother. He was sixth man of the year in 2023. And if he didn't play 39 games last season, if he would have played more games, these numbers are not bad. He was averaging 15 on 41% shooting from 3, but taking 5 threes a game. That's hella nice. That I'd take it at any day of the week. Last year was a down year because he got hurt and he didn't shoot well. But you can't say the last 3 years. Fans and why does no one want Monte Morris? I'm gonna tell you why. Cause look at this list, man. Where do they have Monte Morris ranked? So Monte Morris is ranked. Where is he at? He's here somewhere. So Monte Morris is ranked number 15, right? Look at how many guards is in front of him. Like, it's like 1 million guards in front of him, man. That's why he's not signed. It's just too many guards. It's just way too many guards, bro, in the league, bro. You got to go through all of these guards before you get to Monte Morris. That's why he's not signed. You would take Jared Butler. Is Jared Butler available? Jared Butler. I'm not sure if he's available. Jared Butler. Yeah, nah, he already signed, man. He signed with the Suns. Yeah. Everybody's, well, I'm not going to say everybody, but Monte is healthier than Brogdon. Once again, this is the Knicks call-up show, 646-995-8389. I know the chat is lit, but call up, agree to disagree, or agree. Ben Simmons is nice. Okay, Lloyd, now you kind of, I definitely disagree with you. I wouldn't use Ben Simmons. I wouldn't use nice to describe Ben Simmons. Salute to Ben Simmons though. No hate. Want to see the brother be great. I just don't think that he was always nice. I wouldn't say that. Nah. Ben Simmons wouldn't have been salty. He would have been. I mean, let me chill. Yeah, he would have been salty. I don't like dumping on players. For the record, that's not my style. I go after organizations. Can we pry Kessler away? Hell no. Danny Ainge hates the Knicks. Will never happen. I would love to right now for Walker Kessler. I give up Mitch and whatever picks they want. Deuce for Kessler. I don't mind Deuce for Kessler too. Fans and why? Because we got a lot of guards. But Brogdon got to hold up. Before I trade Deuce, Brogdon would have to hold up. Klingen. Hold on, let me think about Klingen. Hold on. Klingen. He's still with the Rockets, right? Hold on. No, Klingen is not with the Rockets. Where Klingen went? Where Klingen went? Oh, wait, you talking about Blazers Klingen? I'm bugging. You talking about the young boy from the Blazers? Hell no, you definitely not getting him. There's no way you getting Klingen. That's not happening. They already got rid of Ayton. You talking about this Klingen? You know who I thought you was talking about? I thought you was talking about this dude. Let me show you who I thought you was talking about. I mixed up Klingen for. Oh, I'm not even research mode. Hold on. My bad. Oh, my bad. Hold on. I mixed up Klingen with this guy here from the Rockets. Oh, wait, hold on. He's not there? They got rid of what's his name? The backup center for the Rockets, the third string dude. I know they got Capella. What's the guy's name that was with the Rockets last year? Hold on. I'll pull it up. You're on a blank right now. Yeah, this guy right here, Jack Longdale. I wouldn't mind. I like this kid. He with the Grizzlies now. I like him. But he with the Grizzlies. I forget. Yeah, they did the trade. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yep. Let me go. Hold on. Let me look at the Grizzlies though. Let me see. I wouldn't mind getting Jack Longdale, man. He could shoot. I like Jack Longdale. I think Mike Brown would like him a lot. Trying to think. Would the Grizzlies take Mitchell Robinson? Let's see. Oh, because they got Edey, right? They got Zach Edey. And they got Aldama. They don't. Wait, hold on. They got Aldama. They still got Aldama, right? I know Huff is out of there. Huff is with the Pacers. So they got Aldama. Who's I like Aldama. He's nice. They got Edey. And they got why I don't see him? Hold on. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong year. I'm bugging out. Make sure you're in the right year. I'm about to go crowd my day. How they got all these guys? All right, they got Londell, Edey, and they still got Odama. Hey, man. Maybe the Grizzlies. I doubt it, but I'll take Londell from the Grizzlies, man. I like Londell. Or Landell. If I'm butchering his name. Let's look at his numbers. Come on. Why's my screen is frozen. Doing too much. As soon as my screen come back, I'm gonna pull it up. Yeah, Size not say he like Landell. Yo, I'm telling you, man, yo. I've traded Mitch in a heartbeat for him, but I don't think they would want Mitch. It would have to be a 3-team deal. Yeah, nah, we ain't dealing with Utah. Hell no, they ain't gonna deal with us. We know that already. Nah, Brogdon knows what the deal is. But I don't think Brogdon would be salty because he was sitting on the bench. He was rotting away on the bench in Portland. You wouldn't trade Mitch for Lindell? Shoot, I'm telling you right now, Mitch Robinson don't sign that extension, dog. He up out of here. He gonna be on the first thing smoking. He don't sign that extension, boy. Good written. Nah, I'm not taking Londell over Yabu. I don't think they're two different positions. And we actually need power forwards. Oh, Fritz says Londell has been horrible. Fritz, call up if you can, man. 646-995-8389. Oh, you know what? Hold on. That's what I was going to do. I was going to pull his numbers up, but hold on. I got to close this window out. I don't know why it's tripping. I had like 50 tabs open. That's probably why it's tripping. I'm doing too much. I got to go back in studio mode. But in the meantime, while we waiting for calls, man, definitely check out the shop at thisweekinsidethenix.com or shop.theobjectiveknicksfan.com, and you'll see all the merch that we got. I just released, and I got more stuff to release. I didn't release the new stuff, but I released some new stuff. As soon as this thing opens up, I'll pull it up. But I'm gonna show y'all some of the new merch. I don't know why my bro. Well, I know why I crapped out, but it's super annoying. Now I gotta reload it. I released the black bodega cat. Not too many windows. What the world? Why is it not popping up? Really weird. Technical difficulty. I'm trying to get my research mode back. I don't see it. Try it again. You know what they say? At first you don't succeed, you try again. I'm gonna show you how the black bodega cat. Can't get it back. I don't see it. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I was about to be like, what the world is going on? I got it. So I'm gonna show you how the black bodega cat that I just released. The hoodie season. The black glossy mug has arrived. Bam. All right. Definitely go check that out. Also, go check out the hoodie, man. It's hoodie season, man. It's cold it's been getting cold at night. Now I work with a little jacket, man. Like if I'm outside and the nighttime falls, I got a little jacket with me because it'd be freezing, man. So go get yourself the black bodega cat hoodie. You also got it in bone. I think the bone is what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get this one. Like that bone color right there. I like that. All right, and this is the charcoal black. But definitely check it out now, man. Bodega Cat, the black edition is arrived. Now, while I'm in research mode, let me go to Jock Landale. Let's pull him up. Dude got a caller. Hello, caller. State your name. Where you calling from? Caller, are you there? Testing 1 2 1 2.
Hey, what's up, Karan?
Hey, how's it going? Fritz in the house.
Hey, what's going on?
The NBA economy, man. What's going on? I know you know the new news. But you before we get into that, you was talking about Jock Landale. You said you don't think he was doing that good.
Nah, Houston was like begging people to take him last year. Begging people to take him. Like he had like a couple years ago, he had a really good year.
Right.
But yeah, he hasn't been good since.
Yeah, I mean, to be real, he definitely wasn't really getting no minutes like that. So I could see it. He's not getting no minutes because he's not that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, so and he only played 42 games. So I don't know if that was health issues or that was just DNPs. But okay. I mean, I take your word for it because I'm not gonna act like I seen him play like that. I didn't watch much Houston last year. So.
Yeah. Why was Landell a target? I guess by somebody. Or is everybody looking for a center? Or?
Oh nah, you know what it was? We were looking at the free agency, right? And there all the forwards are there's no forwards out there. There's no the big man is scarce right now, right? There's centers like Thomas Bryant is there. I'm not sure if DeAndre Jordan is actually still available as a free agent, but he was on the list.
Oh.
There was a couple of more. Al Horford was listed there, but no power forwards. Precious Achiuwa is the only one.
Yeah, I don't know why we would be looking at free agency still. Um, we basically got like a camp battle just to get like on the team.
Yeah, but this all right. So being that we got Brogdon and Shamit, and the rumors had that Kolick might get traded to free up space or whatever. Um, you don't think that we have too many guards? Like how are all these guys going to play?
Um, no, I really do think there's going to be a consolidation. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I
That
really
that
do
would make
think.
sense.
Yeah, so I think word is, I guess from a couple people who know people saying like, they've been shopping Kolick, they've been
Right.
shopping Deuce.
Wow, shopping Deuce. That's wow.
Yeah. So his name is going around, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a trade. I don't think it's gonna be like a free agency. Uh,
Got it.
anything. I think maybe probably Diawara gets the last
The rookie
spot.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So in my mind, I'm looking at the Knicks trading for like someone who's gonna go forward, someone who's not just this year, someone who's gonna be here for the next couple years.
Okay.
So you have to think about the way the bench looks right now.
Yeah.
5 rotation players right now may not be on the team next year.
Wow.
Currently,
Hmm.
1 second. Let me. So you have currently Brogdon, Shamit, Clarkson, Yabusele, and Robinson could all leave this summer.
Right. Right. 100%.
So, I'm not trading for like a 6th guy who could leave the summer.
Right. No, I mean that makes sense to me. Like I thought the logic with the Kolick deal would have been trading him for like a pick, and then
Yeah,
thus signing Shamit or signing Shamit and Brogdon, or I don't know what the Knicks want to do, because I'm pretty
yeah,
sure they're gonna bring more people in the camp, but uh that also option. Then you sign Diawara, so you get like another veteran minimum there, and you get rid of Kolick uh, as a
yeah,
way to consolidate. But I mean, I don't know. I just like, I think the team is straight. I don't think like now we're looking at the bench. Like we're not really looking at the starters.
yeah,
But I would like another power forward because I just feel like it'd be nice to have another 6'9" dude there. Like
yeah.
just for insurance policy. But go ahead.
Yeah, because you got for now you have, I don't think all 3 in the rotation, but you have Yabusele, you have Dadier,
Mm-hmm. Right, Dadier.
Diawara, and Emergency. Um, so I think that's gonna be it for now. Um,
Okay.
because you got my thought. I know everybody's gonna like be mad, but I think you gotta try to deal with Ainge. You got to. And like he
Man.
he's got the only guy that makes sense, and it's gonna be expensive.
Mm,
Kessler is the only person who makes sense. Um,
I like Kessler.
but he's gonna want he's
Picks.
gonna want 2 young guys, and he's gonna want picks.
Because he said that he was rumored last year or reported last year he wanted 2 first-round picks.
2 first-round picks, and I think he got offered it by somebody, and he rejected it. I don't know what they were offering
That's
besides the
wild.
2 picks. But now it's put up and shut up. Like, he literally has the money to pay Kessler right now, and he still ain't do it.
You know, Utah, like I thought Angel was a better GM than what we've been seeing in his Utah stint, but he clearly is just too like rigid. Like, it just seems like he doesn't want to take no suggestions from nobody. It just looks like all the moves they're doing is just him. Like, this is what I think should be.
Yeah.
And it's not working.
Yeah. But I think he has, I think, like today, okay, I would be willing to give up Kolek and McBride and our Wizards first. And if maybe a little step beyond that, if you had to give up a couple seconds or something like that. But it's put up a shut up for Danny. Like, he gonna have to pay him. If he let Kessler, like, oh, we'll just wait till next summer.
Oh boy,
that's 25-30 million. He gonna have to fight for him.
Yeah, because you're gonna have 10 teams with space that could offer him some.
Yeah, so I really don't think he should. I don't think he's gonna risk it when it comes down to it. Because you got a team that's like bad.
Bad.
You gotta talk about. You guys are about to go, like, about to go close to second apron, and you're horrible.
Right. You can put it on the screen. Yeah, they definitely got some salary that they gonna have to deal with, and I don't know, man. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way the owner could be happy with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way their owner. I don't think he's sitting there like, yes, man, we're in a really great position. I think they're like, wait a minute, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna pull it up in a second.
I mean, for me, that's like the one play. Like, I'm like, I wouldn't say it has to happen, but I'm just saying, like, you can't give up on it. You can't give up on it.
So, with that one trade that you want, what does that say about Mitchell Robinson? What do you think is going to happen with him? You know, he hasn't still signed his contract extension.
If you can get a replacement, like Kessler is like a clear Robinson replacement, then you try to see what you can get for Robinson. I don't think you have to, like, if people aren't going to offer you something decent for Robinson, okay, you keep him as a low minute backup, a 15-minute backup. Wait till December till everybody can be traded, and then you see what you can get. But I can't give up Robinson for nothing.
No. You're definitely going to get something, but the key thing to it, like you said, that's one option. Waiting till December. I also think that here's the NBA politics. To all you guys who want Mitch to start, if the Knicks are trying to pay him less, he's going to be coming off the bench, because if he starts and you do look at playing well, that's going to yield him to want to get a bigger bag. But like you said, like Fritz said, you playing that 15 minutes off the bench, God forbid he gets hurt, all of that's going to impact his dollars.
Yeah.
All of that. So it's a dirty game. Look what they did to Kuminga in Golden State. They brought him off the bench, wasn't giving him no minutes. He can't fit in a role with this team because of Jimmy Butler. They wasn't giving him no minutes until Steph went down. That's when he started playing. So that's just it's politics, man. Like, it's always politics that fans really like, why? But that's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah. So I mean, you hope, like, in that case, like, you hope Robinson stays healthy, but if he isn't healthy, like,
forget about it.
Then December comes, you wait for the deadline, and he's like, okay, if he's not healthy, then okay, we'll wait till the end of the year, and then
we're gonna wait till the end of the year, because You met like I'm not
You go
minimum,
your
but
way, I go my way. That's
mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, or he just settles for like a really low deal,
Yeah.
because I don't see like even though the team's got cap space next year, I still think they're going to be calculated. I don't see the day gone are the days where guys going to get money just thrown at them.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening. I think everything is strategic. I think like the Lakers, they in their minds they believe they can get a Jokic in the off season or whatever superstar is there. So there's teams that may have money next year, but they're looking to actually do something with their money, not just to sign guys for the sake of signing guys. So that
Yeah,
also may impact some of these guys as
yeah,
well.
we're not gonna have money next year. Next year it's minimums. Like
Yeah,
if anything, we signing people up to minimum deals. Um,
facts.
so like you can't. Nothing is gonna save us next summer, but maybe Josh getting traded. We have a couple picks available. We can do that, but
Did
you
you see the
have to.
roommates podcast?
Not really. I seen a little bit of the beginning. I saw like the first 20 minutes or so.
Well, according to them, they're talking about next year, doing it again next year. So, according to you right now, that'll be over because if he gets traded, there will not be no roommates podcast next season.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, but I think Josh could be back. But he's gonna be 30 something. Gonna be 30 something. If you want to take less, maybe they'll keep him on. But he ain't gonna be doing it at $20 million.
But it goes back to what you said too with the apron situation. It could be a move to avoid, spending that harsh luxury tax. Maybe the team is not performing at the most optimal because that also impacts it. Like we talked about on that show we did. These guys got to win. You can't come out getting bumped by Orlando in the second round and think that y'all all coming back and it's gonna be handy dandy, right? They'll definitely, guys will be moved, but I'm curious to see what happens with Mitch because, Leon doesn't normally go into next season with a guy heading to free agency, right? Not a guy who's has had a salary of substance. Of course, Clarkson and those guys that's different, but
Mhm.
the rotation guys that have been getting paid typically do not enter the season without a contract.
Yeah,
That's not really Leon Rose's style.
yeah. So yeah, if anything, they'll have like an extension for him, but he's definitely gonna make less. He's he's on the other side. He's gonna be 30 something.
There you go. So what do you think about Billy Lange? Do you know much about him? They hired him to be a development guy.
Not much. I know Josh was excited, and Josh was like he's the person who brought him to Villanova. Um,
Oh,
so I think it's definitely a Villanova like connection, keep it in the family type thing.
okay. I'm not mad at it if it like because we don't know much about assistant coach. Like, there's no metric to judge who's a good assistant coach, right? You could read their bios. Like, I see where he worked.
Yeah,
He was with St. Joseph. He was with the Sixers. That means nothing to me, right? Because I don't know what the hell he did when he was there. Only thing we
yeah,
know is what they tell us what he did. But my thing is in Leon Rose we trust. I like that he's a developmental guy because we do have young guys, but if we're moving off of the young guys, why would we bring him in? So there's kind of a fork in the I don't know. It just seems to be a contradiction there. You trade in your young guys, but then you bring in a guy to work with the young guys.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. That's I'm not sure what's going on there.
you know, because the Tyler Kolek trade makes sense if it's okay. You think Landry Shamet is better than Kolek? Okay, I'm gonna try to trade Kolek for a second round pick, and that way I'll free up some money. But realistically, you know, you're still going to be in the situation that you're in because you still will have to sign a rookie, right? Even though you were able to get Shaman in there, you're still gonna. It's not like you could get a team full of veterans. So I'm curious to see what they do. Because to me, like if it's about money, it would make more sense to trade Mitch or Deuce. But Leon Rose, he's crafty.
Yeah,
Can't.
yeah. I don't think you trade Mitch over Shamit. You know what I mean?
No, right? Yeah, no, you're not doing that.
Like, I mean, if they had something already in the works, that that's something. I don't. Yeah, and a lot of all these players are like 1-year deals, so you're talking
Right.
about like wiping the slate clean, most of the bench next year, and then hoping you can get minimums again next year. So I think you have to get something back. You have to get something back that like is useful.
Yeah, like so. All right, so if you trade Mitch, right? Maybe you get like and just for example's sake, Jock Londell. Let's say you get Jock Londell and maybe another player, another veteran you wanted, and boom, now you don't have to worry about even signing free agents, and you could bring guys in on training camp deals. But like, it would definitely be for a player. It wouldn't be a complete salary dump. It'll just be for a player that makes less. That would be the logic in trading.
If they traded somebody for a salary dump, there's another trade. Like there's another trade. Like
right.
I think
Right.
Shamit's clearly a backup. Like clearly, I don't want Shamit being like a 20-minute a game player. I kind of want him to be fringe. Like I really want
I think he would
Brogdon,
be
I want
fringe.
Clarkson. What?
I think he would be fringe, to be honest.
Yeah, fringe player. Situation. Because I want Brogdon, I want Clarkson off the bench.
Right.
Shamit isn't gonna be one of my main guys.
So are you starting Deuce?
I'm hopefully trading Deuce.
Okay, traded. Okay, right. You said that. Okay, cool.
We're a year from like Deuce asking for money. We're a year away
That's a
from
fact.
Deuce talking about extension.
That's a fact. You're 100% right.
You haven't really showed up. Like you haven't. The shooting isn't there.
Okay, all right. So you trade Deuce.
Yeah.
Deuce is gone.
Yeah.
Who
The
starts?
shooting isn't there. He's good at defending people his size.
Right.
But at the same time, you don't want him to be a point guard.
Right. So who's gonna start on your team?
I'm trying to put everybody in their right position. I'm trying to put Bridges at shooting guard. I want Anunoby at small forward, like he's supposed to be. And we saw Towns do well in Minnesota when he had a center. He had a defensive center out. So I'm trying to get someone to put everybody in their right position.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I disagree. I disagree with that. I think Towns, his best years is a 5. I think that if you had a power forward that could defend, it'll be even more beneficial for Towns because Mitch is going to clog up the paint and the floor. He's gonna shrink the floor for Towns, and now you got an extra defender out there, who could just sag off of Mitch because Mitch ain't gonna do nothing. He's just looking to get offensive rebounds, right? And then also Bridges at the 2. I don't like him defending point guards. I feel like his on the ball defense on point guards, he's better off on the wing 2, 3, and then you get somebody to defend the 1. But okay, so I don't want to debate the lineup. I'm gonna go with your lineup. So then you go on with Brogdon and Clarkson off the bench with Hart at the 3.
Yeah, Hart. Yeah, off the bench at the 3.
With Yabu.
Yabu and someone that
Ariel?
if he's ready, If he's ready for 15 minutes?
What about Thomas Bryant?
Thomas Bryant is somebody. Yeah, they said they were looking at,
Right.
but they decided not to get him. But it's hard to like sign more players. It's gonna be hard to sign more players. It's gonna be real hard to sign more players.
If you give up Deuce
If you,
for like picks,
yeah, you would have to give up Deuce for picks.
Deuce for picks, and then maybe.
Because Tyler Kolek makes about what a veteran minimum makes.
Right. Yeah, it don't make sense. It don't make sense.
You can't get anywhere by trading Kolek for nothing. Like, you would have to get rid of Deuce. Or, picks.
Yeah, so you would do so if you trade Deuce, his 4 point whatever. Hold on, let me put it on the screen. His 4.3, right?
But
that gives you two
that's
spots.
That's another minimum. That's like a 6th guy who possibly won't be here next summer.
Yeah, nah, I get that. I get that part. But at least you could get Thomas Bryant and Shaman if you want. I mean, but Thomas Bryant for sure. I mean, if I'm starting Mitch, I want a center, not Yabu. I would prefer to have a center backing him up.
Yeah.
So I would be looking to get another big man if you don't think Ariel is about that life. You know, but
I mean,
okay.
But there has to be some point like you have to rely on these young guys at some point.
Right. You can't hide them forever.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Nick's got something a plan in place because
100%, 100%.
You talked about James Najee didn't even blink and say, "Hey, I'm staying here."
Yeah.
And he had he didn't have a good summer league.
I don't understand that, but
he's like, oh, I'm staying here. Like, not even a question. And
he's too raw.
He ain't signed up for nothing.
Yeah, he's wilding. I mean, he might get a 2-way spot, but is that worthy of leaving where you was at? I don't know.
Yeah, so
I wouldn't give him a 2. To me personally, I wouldn't even give him a 2-way. I think I could name 4 players I'd rather sign as a 2-way than him. I mean, right?
Yeah, so
if you want me to keep it real.
Yeah, some of this just don't make sense to me right now. Some of this just not making sense.
But that's why a move is coming. Yeah, a move is coming.
Because a lot of these people are like way too confident.
Way too confident.
Way too confident for it to be that questionable.
And then look at the sports track, right? They already got Brogdon down. He's down as a 13th player. Shaman ain't down. And the other guy, Garrison's not even on here, which makes me think that they got the exhibit contracts.
Yeah.
But Brogdon is down. Like he's like they already got, even though it's not guaranteed, but they still got his salary there. Like he's one of the 13.
Yeah, like I think he's one of the 13. Like I think it's just a formality that he's.
It's a formality, right?
Yeah, it's a formality. They're just trying to make the numbers work. But yeah, he's in there.
He's definitely in there.
Once Simmons was off the board,
right?
He's in there. Like that's his.
He's
that's
in there.
His spot.
Perfect, and I like him. I think that if his shooting could return, because he shot 28% last year, if he can get back to 38, 37, I could live with that. That's solid to me, and he's still a good defender to me. So.
Yeah, him is just health. Like he's a big point guard, like something we haven't had in a while.
That's what we need. He's exactly what we need.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. So what you got coming for the NBA economy, man? What's new?
I'm just gonna be. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Talk a little bit about what's going on.
Okay.
Um,
Right.
we're gonna talk about us first, and then I think I might get by the end of the week. I'm kind of talk about like Kawhi situation.
Oh,
What's
the
going
new
on with that?
details. Yeah. So they're talking about money was given. The owner gave money to pay Kawhi because they didn't
Yeah,
have the. Oh, that's nasty work. Yo, Kawhi, that contract is about to be void.
he about to. Yeah, like it's not looking good for him. It's not looking good
Boy.
for him. It's not
Last week
looking.
I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but salute to coach. And you also called last week. I think it was you and coach that kind of like talked sense into me, like, nah, man. No, that was Keith. Y'all kind of talk sense into me, like, nah, like, you know, there's something to this. And I said, you know what? Maybe there is something to it because the owner has to be, if he's dumb enough to invest money into a company that he's trying to circumvent the league into,
Like
then circumvent. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, it's just stupid.
the money is like too close.
It's too close. Why would you be an investor in the company that you're trying to hide money from? Like,
Yeah, it's like a shell. For him, they were using like a shell corporation. Like, he gave, like, ultimately, Bomber gave them 50 million, and 48 of it basically was going to Kawhi. And then when they missed the payment because they was, as a
scamming.
business, they was kind of going, they was kind of about to shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
They missed a 1.75 million payment. The co-owner gives them 2 million. Gives
That's
the
what I'm
company
saying.
2 million. The number's a little too close.
It's too close. Yeah, they're definitely guilty. Salute to Pablo Torre. I kind of was coming at him a little bit. I was
I
really
actually,
coming at him for the Brunson thing. I didn't like the Brunson remark,
yeah,
but
but he kind of
but
like this is what he did this week. Like everybody thought he
yeah.
was done. Like, oh no, like that was his investigation. So like when he come back after everybody done talked and gave their defense, he like kind of threw their defense in the garbage. And
Oh, yeah,
then
it's in the trash.
yeah, and then yesterday he threw some emojis up, looking like he might come back a third time.
Oh boy,
He threw some
it gets
emojis on
spooky.
Twitter. He put 3 burgers in there, and then like when there's nothing, it's called like a nothing burger.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he put 3 burgers up there, that means he coming back again.
He coming with the receipts, man. He coming with the receipts.
Yeah.
I can't be mad at him, yo. He did his thing on this one, 100%. At first, I was doubting him, but boy, this is bad, man. And so,
Yeah.
so
So
if his contract gets voided, can he sign any way he wants to?
if it's the off season, if it's in season, it has to be a player. Sorry, it has to be a team that's not in the first or second apron.
Oh, right. Damn.
So if
Oh,
it
the
happens
league
in the
is
summer, everybody be all over it. But if it happens in season,
nah.
there's only
That's what the league is going to do. The league is going to wait till the season start.
yeah.
Watch. They're going to wait
But
till the season start.
not only that, it's gonna be bad because they think the Clippers are gonna be on the hook for, on the cap, even though they're gonna, take him off the team. They're gonna make their cap as if he's still here.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's how that works. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. It's going to be like he's still there. Yeah. Because it's a penalty for the team. You can't be doing stuff like that.
Yeah. So
Yep.
it's
And they're
gonna
going to wait till the season start because they don't want him to go to a good team.
yeah. I think Clippers to be. I think at that point Clippers to be over. Like you have to.
Done.
You got to tear it down. You got to tear it down because they're gonna take picks. They're gonna take picks away from you.
I'm
They're
taking
gonna
5. Take 5 away.
Yeah, so it's gonna be bad. Like I think it's gonna be a fire sale after that.
So Kawhi could go to the Pistons
Yes, something
That'd
like
be
that.
crazy. Damn, see, man, come on, man. Now one of these teams gonna get Kawhi and mess around and go to the finals. That's
Yeah, they could.
wild, bro.
If it's a good team, like
Ooh, the
who's in a
Sixers got.
situation like
I,
that?
I think the
Uh,
Sixers could do it. I don't think they're
I
an
think
apron team.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
they got
close.
185 million.
Yeah, I think you would see. I think you would see some teams do some unusual stuff to try to get under.
Oh, yeah, to get him.
Like like a Houston or somebody
Right.
somebody will do something like a little weird, give somebody up who's like good. Um, yeah,
Man, this is wild, bro. Like,
but
man, so cool.
but like Kawhi is gonna get punished too. Like it's not gonna be.
What
I'm not
would
gonna
his
say he's gonna miss
punishment
a
be?
whole
I don't
season.
remember what happened to Joe Smith, but what Joe Smith, his contract was voided. He was suspended too?
Did he miss a half season or something?
Let me pull it up.
Like
I gotta pull it up.
um, Joe Smith got the worst of this.
I'm pulling it up right now. Because I don't remember. That was a while ago. I do remember the picks. That's the one thing I remember was definitely the picks they lost.
Oh yeah.
And how that set them back for years.
Okay, he voided his contract.
They said, but I wonder how long he was suspended. Oh, hold on, wait, no. Okay, let's see. The upheld the arbitration. Offered 1 year. Timberwolves, let's see. Okay.
Okay, they took away bird rights.
They took
Okay.
away his bird rights. Holy cow. I'm
Okay.
trying to see the suspension though. This is
Yeah, I don't.
wild, man.
Yeah, I don't see it like a
Now they gotta suspend him though. They like Kawhi gotta get suspended. There's no way he could go to Philly. He could go to Milwaukee. I don't think they're an apron team too. Like that.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like you just gonna add Kawhi to a team like that? Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Let me see the
Yeah, he
Warriors.
got yeah, his I know his uncle or whatever, I don't know if that's his agent, but like he gotta be kicked out too. Like he can't be there either.
Yeah, he got to get up. Yeah, he got to get up out of here. Hold on, I think I'm looking at the wrong. Let me reset because I'm trying to look at all the teams. I forgot how to get the apron teams, the teams that's not apron teams. We get the whole list. Let me see if I could find. So we could really look at the teams. Okay, apron tracker. Let's pull that up. Okay, all right, bet. So I got it. So all the teams that are not aprons. So basically, Toronto, Boston, Minnesota, New York, Dallas, Cleveland. Anybody else could add Kawhi. Lakers,
Yeah.
Orlando. Hold on. Let me just make sure. I see minus. Yeah, all those teams got space.
Yeah. And
That's
I
wild.
think a lot of teams, if they're close, they might, they might they might trade a good player just to try to get to sign him. You know.
Yo, that's wild. Yo, he could go to Denver.
Yeah.
What? Nah, man. Nah, the league got to do some. Nah, they can't allow that, man. Come on, man. We trying to win a championship. They gonna allow Kawhi to just go to. Oh boy, that's gonna be tough. I ain't gonna lie. If he goes to a team like Denver, that's gonna be tough, bro.
Yeah. I think he'd probably miss a little bit of time though. I think he'll miss, he'll miss some time.
Now he gonna. But all right. So let's say he misses 50 games, and now he comes back the last 30 games, and he goes to Orlando, or he goes to Detroit, or he goes to one of them teams that we gonna smack around. But now they got Kawhi. Now that makes it a tougher matchup, man. And now you gotta see them in the playoffs. I don't know, man. They might have to suspend him for the year. I think that's only right.
Yeah.
Is that asking? Man, I don't want him to go to none of the ops.
Yeah. I think, one team you would have to worry about is like Milwaukee. Like,
yeah, Milwaukee. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. Could you imagine him going to the Bucks? I don't like it, man. Now you got to deal with him, Giannis, and Turner. That's one hell of a front court, boy. That's one hell of a front court. Because if Kawhi is healthy, he's still very, he's still very good when healthy.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe it. Let's just pray that the Clippers don't get suspended, man. Let him stay there. Please let him stay there.
Yeah, I think it's just a warning for teams. Like, don't do that. Don't do
please, man. Like for our sake, because I'm telling you, he's gonna come to the East. He's gonna come to one of these teams.
Yeah, because it's not wrong to like. It's not wrong for a team to be like, "Hey, I know this company wanna hire you."
Right.
But basically, his uncle was like, "Yo, we want a huge endorsement, and we don't want to do nothing. We don't even want to send tweets."
See that stuff right there is stupid.
All this would have been avoided if he literally sent out a few tweets for the company. All this would have been gone. Like, he literally said, "I don't do nothing. I don't even want to send a tweet about the company. I don't want to do no commercials. I don't want to do nothing."
Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand why, they thought they could get away with that. Like, it's to me, like, it just was shaky from the start.
That was
like,
super. Like, if you so lazy, it's like, yo, I don't even want to show my face for this 50 minutes.
You got to at least play the game. You got to at least tweet, like you said. You got to play the game. Like, if it's gonna be something you doing that's fake, you got to at least make it look real.
Yeah, it's like this. Yeah, that's just, man. He got to do business better.
Hey, I didn't think Ballmer would be that stupid. Like, he's worth like 180 billion.
But you got to know, like, Ballmer wanted bad. Like, when he came in the league, he came in the league like a fan. Like Microsoft was like his baby.
Right.
And he's not really like in the middle of Microsoft anymore. He got the money. But he's like, yo, I'm buying the Clippers, and it was a sad team. He's like, yo, I want to make them one of the best teams in the league.
Man,
and everybody's like, "Oh no, you here with the Lakers?" He's like, "Nah, we're gonna build our own place. Ain't gonna be nicer than all the other places." And everybody said, "Oh, you build the team up." And he said, "Nah, I want the team good, and I want the team good right now." He wanted it right now.
Yeah, he playing NBA 2K in real life. That's what happens.
Yeah, and then Kawhi was like, it wasn't even like Kawhi taking it. Kawhi asked Toronto for like the world too.
Yeah.
He asked Toronto for like shady stuff too.
Yikes! Yeah, this is not going to end well.
Yeah, I think that's why he got to get punished. It ain't like, like he was aloof. Like he like sought this stuff.
Man, like, I'm just looking at all the teams he could go to. Denver, like, And I think even Houston, he might be able to go to.
Yeah,
He's not gonna. I don't think they would get him, but I'm just saying, like he could,
he could if he
hypothetically
wanted to.
speaking, if yeah, they wanted him. Like it's just.
Yeah, if I had to chill for a year, I don't know where I'd go, but
Right. But hopefully that would be the penalty that he has to chill for the year. But if he's coming back mid-season and now I could go sign with the Spurs, I could go sign with OKC.
mhm.
You know, like, I'm not saying they're gonna do it, but I'm just saying like they could if they wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just guarantee a championship. We're gonna get Kawhi. Go,
Yeah.
Williams, you gonna be a 2 guard, Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, man. We definitely gotta link up, man. I'm curious. I want to come on the NBA economy. You know, season get ready to
For
start up.
sure, for sure. I was kind of waiting.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah.
waiting for certain people. I was like, man, I want to wait till like there's stuff going on.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Because
It's
I was
coming.
kind of having the same conversations with people. I was like, hey, I want to talk about something new.
Yeah, nah, it's coming. 100%.
Yeah.
Definitely. 100.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll set that up soon.
All right, man. Great talking to you. Great call. Thanks for giving us, your input is always valued here. Definitely an objective Knicks fan. You got a lot of knowledge, man. We appreciate you.
All right, no problem. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all please hit that like button.
Please hit the like button. Let's
Yo,
go,
get
man.
that membership. All right.
Definitely get the membership. I'm about to go over that right now.
All right.
Great
Catch you
segue.
later.
All right.
All right.
That was my man Fritz from the NBA economy. Since we did the segue, let's do the segue into the membership. So, man, I got to talk with my man HRM. But we're gonna be doing a fantasy league. It's gonna be a members only fantasy league. By the way, to all you guys that's on your phones, if you go inside the channel and you go to the community tab, you can see that I opened up a community tab so you guys can post in there. Now, once again, I do review everything. So if you posting wild stuff, you ain't gonna get no like, but channel members definitely will get, premium access to the community section. So that's one thing I could add to this list of the perks you get when you're a member. We got the 2 packages, the starter and the hardcore. I always go over the starter because it's a great place to start. When you join the channel, right, you're going to get access to the Knicks Tape Madness Discord server. Now, this server, we talk about all sports. Like tomorrow, salute to my man HRM. We always talk boxing, Canelo fight going down. And we always whenever there's a big fight, we like to have little chats in the Discord server. We got a section for that. Also we got we talk Knicks 24/7, 365 every day. Very active. I also added a section to the NBA section called Good Reads. I read news all the time, hundreds of articles. I read so much. So anytime I come across something interesting, I put it up in there. Just some, if you're a hoops junkie, man, definitely joining the Discord is a great place to be. It's also a great way to extend the conversation with me. I'm always in there. We got the 24/7 chats. And so definitely check that out. We're going to be doing the fantasy ball. Matter of fact, I see some calls. I'm going to get to these final calls after I'm done this, but I see I got a very special guest calling right now. I'm gonna get him on the line. We're gonna talk about some fantasy, but definitely we got that. Also, of course, the channel members, they get the cool little badges, right? That way I can identify them. Like my man Knicks will be Chance 25-26. He says Detroit will be a threat in the East. I think so. I think I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit and Orlando top 4 in the East. I wouldn't be surprised. I think Detroit is definitely going to be top 6 or top 5 because Atlanta could also be up there. I think Atlanta, Orlando, Detroit will be up there. But see how I seen his star? I was able to find it. That's what you get when you join the channel. You get the cool little stars, so I can easily recognize you. Now, that also makes it easy to reply to your comments because members get priority reply. I drop content every day. Shorts, polls, I go live as the season starts. I'm gonna have a very busy schedule. I will be doing post-game live shows while maintaining the call-up show on Friday nights. So you guys got to start calling. Also, I'll be doing the podcast on Mondays. So I do a lot of content. So anytime I drop something you want to reply, I always good look out for my channel members. I make sure I get back to them because they help support the channel. As far as status updates and different posts and things, content for members, I do a lot of members only content. I do members only live chats. Like usually I do that when I'm doing like a 10 keys, like a show like I did the Ben Simmons, the reason why we didn't sign him. I made that subscribers only mode, but that's usually a members only chat. I did a live that same night talking about Yabu. I made that a members only content. So I do a lot of members only content. I got the Unfiltered Thoughts series. I'm gonna record one tonight about Josh Hart. I'm gonna tell you guys why I think he will start. Some I picked up on. Also I hoop. So Sunday I'm getting ready to hoop. Every time I go hoop, I record it. And salute to all the members that be checking out the Objective Fan Hoops. I will be in Brooklyn on Sunday. And there's more things I'm doing. Also, we're going to be doing the fantasy basketball thing. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Members get shout out all the time. Salute to everybody, all the channel members. And members get a discount on the merch that I showed you earlier. So let me get back to these calls. So that's why you should join the channel, all right? You know what? I'll leave it up there just for a second, all right? So hit that join button. Support the channel. Be a part of the community. Well, you all guys are already a part of the community, but be a bigger part of the community. I got to get this guy on the line. And then Yuri, I see you. You probably might be the final call. But before I get to Yuri, this guy, he had something he wanted to talk to me about. Hey, caller, state your name, where you calling from.
J-Tap, come from Cali via East New York, Brooklyn. It's good.
J-Tap, one of the original mods, channel member, man, and Discord server, man. What's going on? What you want to talk about? You said something in the Discord you wanted me to answer later. Something you want to talk about. Go ahead.
I remember you did the show earlier, maybe a while ago. Is Leon Rose in the hot seat? You said he's on your hot seat.
He's on my hot seat. Yes.
I didn't necessarily agree.
Okay.
I mean, because from my point of view, I think Yuri said it earlier. Leon Rose is part of I know in my lifetime, he's the greatest GM I've ever seen. I've been watching since 1982. I mean, there's Ernie Grunfeld, Bianchi, Checkits.
Oh God, Bianchi.
Yeah, Stu, Phil, and whoever else. But we going for it, my guy. We're going for it. We are going for that. We're going for that championship, and I'm here for it. But I also think another move is coming. I'm not sure who's going to get traded. I'm not sure who's going to get traded. I was listening to the program. You said you don't think it's Kolek. I don't know.
No. It could be Kolek. I'm just saying, like, Kolek doesn't free up salary. That's all I was saying. You know, he just replaces. All right, so basically, if you trade Kolek and you sign Shaman, for example, you just put yourself in the same situation. You're still going to only be able to have enough money to sign a rookie. So if you want to sign a whole bunch of veterans, it don't help with that. That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah, I'm sure Cole can be some part of some kind of package.
Yeah, that's different. That's
different to bring in a bigger name. But
right
when it's all said and done, in my view, hey, we right there. Our bench is deep. I mean, everybody got their own different opinions on the starting five, but either way,
right.
Hart, Mitch, not Deuce, but someone else will start, whatever. Deuce can't start, man. I'm sorry. I love the guy, but nah, I'm sorry.
You know what's funny too? To add to what you're saying, I think the politics of basketball will prevent him from starting because you win the championship, now you got to pay him. So that's going to factor in too.
I didn't really think about that part, but either way, with him starting, I honestly don't think we're winning the chip. But he's a good bench player. But as far as the topics tonight, what you got going on tonight besides that?
I'm gonna get to the topics, but you kind of you called out my take on the hot seat. I gotta address that. Now, when I say he's on my hot seat, I'm gonna reiterate it again because some of these guys in the chat think that I'm saying he's on Dolan's hot seat. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not on Dolan's hot seat. He's on my hot seat because I'm at a point right now where like you said, the expectation is championship. You go back to the 80s and you never seen this, high level, or you haven't seen this since the 90s. But bottom line is it's bringing you back to that time and you feel like very confident. I feel the same way. I'm just not giving him a way out. Like, the time is now. I don't want no excuse like, oh, yeah, we didn't make it to the finals because. No, I need to get to the finals, bro. That's all I'm saying. And if we don't get to the finals, something's got to give. Not saying he has to get fired, but something has to give.
I've seen the Knicks make it to the finals a few times. I'm over that. We need to win that thing already.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to win the championship, but I'm not going to say that he's on the hot seat if we don't win the championship. I think that would be crazy.
On your hot seat.
I would be a delusion. Right. Yeah, I wouldn't put him on the hot seat because he didn't win the championship. The reason why I'm putting him on the hot seat is because I'm not sure if you saw the short I dropped on TikTok, but I talked about finals or bust. I think that you're just too good in the East to not make it to the finals. Like, you should be able to beat Cleveland. You should be able to beat Orlando. And you should be able to beat Detroit. Like, you should not lose to these teams. And Indiana and Atlanta. Whoever you want to add. The bottom line is, to me, in the East, there's no reason why you should lose to any team.
And I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
So that's all. Right.
And but as far as Leon is concerned, we all said a bunch of times, he makes big trades in the beginning of the season or the trade deadline.
Right.
And I mean, I don't know how he's gonna do it. Even Mitch might be out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know honestly, but I like the way our team's looking. I like the way it's shaping up, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
No, I'm excited too. Yeah.
I can't wait to see.
Also, J-Tap, not just for you, because but I'm not depressed. I don't think the Knicks are bad, right? I think we have a really good team. I just want to get over the mountaintop.
Yeah.
And I'm holding them accountable. I'm not going to give him no pass, dog. If you don't make it to the finals, bro, I don't want to hear no excuses, bro. I'm going to keep it real. That's where I'm at. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear, oh, man, this. I don't want to hear first year Mike Brown. There's no excuse, dog. There's no excuse. That's where we are. So tonight, what we're talking about, though, J-Tap, we're talking about, Malcolm Brogdon, how, Leon Rose pulled it off. Basically, he did the unthinkable. He got Malcolm Brogdon to sign a non-guaranteed contract. I did not expect that. Like, that is, honestly, bro, that is, like, to me, a really great job of putting your team in position to get guys like this, because usually we wouldn't get a guy like that. And now we got two guys in Clarkson and Brogdon on veteran minimums that are really talented, right? And the reasoning is because they believe in this team. They really think that we can get over the hump. So, but in getting Shamet and Brogdon, we have a lot of guards. So where do Brogdon and Shamet fit in the guard rotation?
Honestly, I don't think Shamet's out of here. I think Brogdon's going to stay. I don't think Shamet's going to. Even though I'd rather have Shamet than Brogdon, as weird as it sounds because of the injury history. But as far as the veteran piece, Brogdon is better for the bench.
Right.
I'm not sure how much he's going to play. But at the same time, because I know Mike Brown goes 10 deep and all, but
right.
I don't know. I mean, Dadier, your boy Dadier, might be gone.
Nah, I can't see that. I can't see, unless you're getting a really good player. I don't see why you would give up Dadier, man. He's 6'8". Like, what are you gonna give him up for?
I mean, 6'8" guys in the NBA are a dime a dozen. If you can't,
But listen, I'm gonna tell you something, J-Tap. We went through the list of free agents. Do
Okay.
you know that there's no 6'9" guy? There's only one 6'9" guy available. His name is Precious Achiuwa.
Oh no.
He's
No,
the
no, no,
only
no, no.
6'9" right now guy that you want, that you can get right now in the league.
Nah. Hey, who's your source that said that Precious was leaving? You say you had a source?
No, well, Precious is out of here. Remember I told the Precious Achiuwa story, right?
I remember.
And so he already made his mind that he was leaving New York. This was back in March. Now, the rumor has it, or the reports have it, that he's going to go to Miami, and he bought a house in Miami like 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
But there's interest there in Miami trying to sign him, and I think Miami still has their exception money, if I'm not mistaken. I think Miami still has their exception money. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. If they do have the exception money, then he doesn't have to get a minimum contract. But he can actually get some money. He could get like $5-6 million.
So do you want Precious to come back? I'm kind of confused.
I would love for Precious to come back, but he's not. He already made his mind up. He's leaving New York. So he's going to go to Miami more than likely, and they have their mid-level exception, so he could sign a $5.7 million deal to go to Miami. You know, and I think that's what's probably going to happen. And he might wind up starting for Miami.
Well, that's the thing. That's right there. Then he's not coming back to New York.
No, he's not coming back.
Yeah, this team's too good for him. But as far as the vets on the team, like I said before, I'm loving it. I think Shaman is going. Is another big trade coming for. I'm not gonna say a big name, but I think a big mid-level name. I'm not sure who or what, but the way Leon does it every year, every season, we've all seen it for the past 5 years. We all seem surprised when it happens, but it's like the sun coming up and the sun going down. It's gonna happen.
Do you think we could get? Do you think we could get a real power forward or a real two guard?
Yes. Who? We need one. We got a shooting guard right now that doesn't shoot. You know, we need one. We need one. If you're going for that chip, you know what I mean? All feelings aside, you know what, Josh? Put your feelings aside. Whoever else, Mikhail, you know, we need one. We need one.
I'm trying to think who that would be.
I don't know who.
There's some. You got Bobby Portis in Milwaukee.
Oh God.
Now, hold on. I don't know if Milwaukee would realistically give him up, because I got the feeling that Milwaukee might wind up with Kawhi Leonard. I just feel like he's going to go to Milwaukee. That's just a bad feeling.
Oh my God, the whole situation the whole situation over there is a ish show.
Yes,
it's terrible. I try to keep up with it. It makes my head spin, but then I think about it. I take a step back and think about it. I think I said last time, I think all teams operate that way. You know, they say,
but they're not dumb enough to invest money into the same company. There's one thing to give money under the table, okay, but he actually invested $50 million into the company that gave his star player, a $28 million 4-year deal. You don't think that that's going to raise red flags, dude? And then, according to Joe Torre, the clause in the contract, Joe Torre, I'm not sure if that's his name.
Say it again.
It's late, man. I woke up early today. Anyway,
that's all good.
According to Torre, he said that in the contract, it stipulated that Kawhi had to be with the Clippers.
That's so stupid.
That's wild. Like, the paper trail is just really, really dumb. So, it's crazy.
But the thing with Kawhi, me personally, his career is over. He can go any way he wants to. They say, hey, Kawhi, you're suspended for 6 months. You don't play 6 months a year anyway, so who cares? You know?
I hope they suspend him for the season, because, come on, man, you're going to have him come. Like, look, let's say you suspend him for 40 games. He comes and he signs with the Milwaukee Bucks mid-season. He goes to the Denver Nuggets mid-season. Come on, dude. Like, they're going to add a all-NBA player? Like, that's not even fair, bro.
He's past his prime. Is he really that anymore? Does anybody really care where Kawhi goes?
Nah, he's good, bro. Let me tell you something. If he's healthy, he's good. That's the key. If he's healthy, though, that's the key. That's the that's the one mystery right there.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm not really worried about the Kawhi. I'm worried about the Knicks, and I think we're good. I think we need one more player. I don't know who's gonna get traded. Every time I guess I'm wrong. I say Kolek, but then I think about it, no, or I don't know. I'm not gonna say hard. That's crazy. But Deuce.
The number one name to me is Mitch.
Oh, stop.
You know why? Because he ain't signed that contract. I'm telling you, the more days go by, and the contract is not signed, Leon Rose doesn't allow you to go into a season without a deal signed.
You know what? My thing is once Nick, always Nick, and Mitch. We'll see at the Garden when you retire. You know what I mean? Get up out of here. You're gone, my guy. I love you. I love it. I love the headband and the offensive rebounds and the lifted trucks and whatever and the country music. You got to Utah. Go somewhere. Go somewhere else with that, man.
Because you might could put Deuce and Mitch in a package and get something really good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm just saying, you put Deuce and Mitch in a package. That, and we don't know right now off the top. We can't think about it, but you don't think these guys is in the room right now?
Yeah. And you think about it, Leon, he didn't draft either one of those guys.
No.
And he trades those picks anyway. And anybody he's drafted, they're out of here.
They out of here. All of them.
All of them.
Gone.
And I'm mad. You know what? Leon Rose, I had a couple of drinks. I'm going to take a shot for that man right there.
I wish I had a shot to take with you. I only got water.
Hey, take a shot of what? I see him at Summer League. I asked him a question. He's like, hey, don't do that. I walked away.
Really?
Yeah. When I was at Summer League, I mean, I was right next to him. I asked him for a picture. I said, hey, Leon, can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? He just turned at me and said,
right. Yeah, I remember you said that.
Yeah, he said, don't do that. I walked away. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to get hemmed up at Summer League. So
he's a low key dude, like Leon Rose. He's very low key.
He is. I mean, like I said, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm excited to see the season start. They're gonna be in Abu Dhabi. Where are they gonna be at? Where?
They got Abu Dhabi games in the preseason, 2 against Philadelphia,
and it's coming up real soon.
Real soon, man. Matter of fact, I didn't announce this yet, but Fan Appreciation Night, I might get some extra tickets. I might give some tickets to y'all come to Fan Appreciation Night. I'm gonna be on the lookout. I will wait for that to come out though, because I don't think they announced it yet. But I had a good time last year at the Fan Appreciation Night. It was kind of good.
Yeah, I don't think I'll make that one. But I'm
I
know. I'm gonna be out there for a game for sure.
Yeah.
That. So are you gonna do some watch-alongs?
Man, listen. If you convince me, I'll do it. Only you can convince me, because you flew out from Cali, so only you can convince me to do one.
So what's it gonna take? A new fresh a fresh fitted hat or what? What's it gonna take?
No, I mean this conversation. You put it in the Discord. By the way, in the community section of the channel, you guys can post in the community section. What do you call it? I opened it up. Right now, I do review every comment, but you a channel member, so you guys can pretty much put whatever you want. I'm biased to the members. What could I say?
Even Yuri?
Yuri.
Size 9.
Yeah, I could put. No, size 9 is not a member, and size 9 he be wildin'. So I got to review. I review every post.
That's but my guy, I like size 9.
Nah, he's my dude. Salute to size 9. He's always on the top of the gamification. I appreciate his input, even though we disagree all the time.
Yeah.
But
hey, if there's no disagreement, there'd be no show. You know what I mean? So it's what it is.
Facts. Yeah. Nah, that's 100% fact.
So I'm gonna let you go. I mean, my dog had puppies today, so I gotta whelp them. Gotta stay on top of these guys. Yeah. So I'm gonna let you
puppies.
Go. Yeah. I'll let you go. And I'll
before you go, one thing.
Yes,
you're gonna do the fantasy, right?
Yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah, send me an email.
All right. Got you. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to HRM sometime this week, and we're gonna set it up.
What's the prize? What's the prize? Like a trophy, a ring, a T-shirt, a hat?
Listen. I never did fantasy before, so I'm gonna talk to. I mean, we could do that. I got no problem with that. I gotta talk to HRM. No, we could do it. Yeah, we could definitely set a prize. I never did fantasy before. This is my first time doing it, so he said he wanted to go over some stuff with me about it. So
All right,
I'm gonna talk to him.
whatever the prize is, my address. Go ahead and send it to me right now. Just skip all the just skip all the histrionics, and
I ain't gonna lie, man. I might have to send it to myself, dog, because
This
I study the
guy.
game, bro.
All right, we'll
Bro,
see.
I
We'll
be up
see.
at 3:00 in the morning reading the articles I missed out on for the day, dog. I'm just saying.
I'm pretty competitive, man.
But J-Tap, I paid $20. I paid $20 to watch Yabu play basketball, bro. Just to watch him. I didn't watch no other game. I just watched him. I didn't care about Giannis and Luke. I didn't care about none of that. I paid $20 to watch him. That's why I did the Yabu report. I'm not sure if you saw it.
That's it, and that's when you messed up, because I saw his highlights for free. No, I'm kidding.
No, I know. You know how I get down. I study the game. I study the game. You know, and so yeah.
Hey, even if the Knicks, look, I know I might sound crazy right now. If they win the cup, I'm be excited.
Now you wildin'. You wildin'.
I just want to go to Vegas, man. I want to go to Vegas, bro.
Oh, see, but by the way, that too. Definitely Summer League. I want to go to Summer League next year, 100%.
You love it.
100%. Yeah, I went like 10 years ago, but I need to go back.
Yeah, it's hot.
I need to go back.
I love it.
Yeah, I need to go back. I need to be at Summer League, man. It's lit. But I'll let you go, man. I know you got to handle your business, man.
All right, then. Peace.
All right, family. Salute. That was my man, J-Tap. Long-time channel member. Well, definitely long-time channel member. But he's one of the first mods. And also Discord server. And I got to get my man Yuri. Yuri might be the last call. If you guys are not calling, this is like the final call for calls, because I got to get up early. And I got the fight tomorrow. Oh, my God. That Canelo fight, Crawford fight, going to be crazy. Like, my heart right now is like this. I can't even believe it's the night before the fight.
Yo.
Hey, Yuri, man. Sorry I couldn't get back to you earlier. Yeah, say your piece, Yuri.
Bro, that part, bro, what you're saying about Kawhi Leonard is true. Yo, that's wild.
That's wild, right?
That is legit wild. Like, wow. I didn't think yo, Fritz, man. Yo, Fritz impresses me, man.
He's on point, man.
He ain't wrong, too. That can actually happen. That's what scares me.
Could you imagine Kawhi goes to Detroit?
You want to talk about winning the East? You might as well put the final. You think that's a finals contender right there?
What if he goes to Milwaukee to play with Giannis?
Any team with Kawhi, I don't care if that man is hood, quote unquote. You better put that man is hood. That's all I'm gonna say. You better put that man is hood.
People sleeping on him. When he's healthy, he's still Kawhi.
You better be praying that man is healthy. You better be praying that man is not healthy. You better matter of fact, I'll go there. You better pray this man has an Achilles heel injury.
Man, I'm telling you right now, Yuri, it's crazy because
I didn't even know that
I could see him helping these teams win. What about the Denver Nuggets?
I think Kawhi loves it out west. I don't think he would go to the East. Nah, can't buy it.
Well, he did it. Remember, he did it in Toronto, got that championship. Hey, man, you see what I'm saying? I could go get the championship and go back to the West.
No, you're right. You're right. 100%.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a concern, y'all. That's a concern. If he goes to one of those teams now any other team in the East, like Charlotte, I mean, that he ain't gonna do nothing. But if he goes to those teams, problems.
It's problems. You gotta hope that Kawhi's not healthy. That's all you gotta do. You gotta hope.
So Yuri, will you be partaking in the fantasy basketball?
Nah, that's not my thing.
No?
Nah, not my
Come
thing.
on, man. You got to try it out. I never did it either, man. I never did it before. I'm dying to see what it's like.
Is it gambling? Like
No. It's not gambling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. It's not gambling.
I know my brother's into that. When you said that, I was like, probably not. But no gambling, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, no gambling. Like all it is like you just got to study the game. You pretty much do what you already do.
I'll be down.
Okay. Yeah, cool. So we got definitely 4 people. I'm not sure how many people you need in the league, but like if we get like 4 more people, I'd be good at least. But
all I'm gonna say is that
mhm.
what Leon Rose did in these last 5 years, man, I can't even stop talking about it. He transformed this team from a laughing stock to a contender.
100%.
That's insane. And the fact that he fired Coach Tibbs too, he wants it, man. He wants the Knicks to win a championship. He wants the Knicks to win a championship. This is his biggest gamble of all time. This is his biggest gamble, and I'm going to tell you why. You're basically saying now you're opening your championship window.
Right.
And we're going to win a championship. Leon saw the opportunity. Jason Tatum down, fine. That caused a shake up in the East. When he saw Tyrese go down, he was like, nah, well, the Knicks are not going to go anywhere, even with Tibbs. Name me any other GM that fires their coach that got them to the Eastern Conference Finals and says, this coach is not going to take us to the ECF. He's not going to take us to a championship.
That fired their coach and think their team is going to win the championship?
That's
a tough one.
It's ballsy.
Maybe maybe you could argue I think the Celtics did that, didn't they?
Yeah.
With Udoka. And look what happened. They won the championship.
It took a few years though.
Nah. I could have sworn it wasn't the year.
How long was Udoka the coach for?
Hold on. We'll pull it up. It might have been a year, but let's just pull it up. I listen, man. When you got the internet, man, you don't gotta make nothing up. You can just look it up. That's the beauty of the internet. That's why I stay in research mode, man. Catch you in the middle of putting out false information. Like somebody in the chat said,
double check with me on that one. I need to know how long he was the coach for.
They said that Brogdon had 3 bad years. I said, what? Let's pull that up. This dude was 6th man of the year in 2023. How he had 3 bad years? Anyway.
Oh yeah, no, okay. He was the coach for 1 year.
Right. So Udoka lost in the finals. Right. And then there you go. So boom. Either way, it works out. I mean, I don't want to lose in the Eastern Conference Finals, but you know, I don't mind making it in the finals appearance. And you fight it, you fight hard, and all right, we gonna come back.
Right. Remember, Ime Udoka really didn't leave with pleasantries. He had a case on him until that.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah. So you can't even use Udoka. Yeah. I mean, hey, you got something there. You got something.
Yeah,
by the way, Yuri, I'm not sure if I told you on the stream, but the community tab is open on the channel.
Yeah.
So if you want to add to the community, you could.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna gather my thoughts and add my stuff on it. But man,
yeah,
this off season's been quiet for the Knicks. But today, my morning was filled with talking to people. Like, wow, this was huge. This was a huge day today for the Knicks, man.
Nah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
The fact that non-guaranteed, who would take a non-guaranteed deal with the Knicks, bro? But wait, that was a few decades ago. This is the Knicks now. We're a legit destination again. We're gonna have the most games.
Bingo.
Time. You know how many games we had back then? 2. We went from 2 games for Leon Rose to having 38 games.
Franchise record. Good stuff. I mean, you're right.
And here's the thing too, like the way I view it is that did we have to sacrifice picks to get where we were? Yes. Did we have to sacrifice Randall to get where we were? Yeah. We had to sacrifice Tibbs, for God's sakes. I'm still upset about the Tibbs filing. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I understand why it had to happen.
Right.
Tibbs lost the locker room. Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less.
It's not. If I can find out the whole detail to it, I would. Because I've talked about the Tibbs filing with so many people, I'm a broken record at this point. But even Quran, the day it actually happened, I was in the barber shop. I remember this day till time. I'm talking Knicks basketball to asking Yuri, what would you do if you were Tom Tibbs? What would you do with Tibbs? I'm like, I would still keep Tibbs and get Tibbs a bench. He was like, well, would he even use the bench? And I'm like, you got a point. Would he even use the bench? So we got into this debate at the barber shop. My haircut gets done, right? Haircuts get done. I'm like, yo, I told my barber, I'm going to step out, get a drink. Not even 10 minutes later, my friend El Figgy texts me. Says, are you okay? I was like, yeah, what's up? Tibbs got fired. I go into my barber shop and I said, yo, they fired Tibbs. He's like, didn't we just talk about this? Like,
that's wild.
That's how I found out about it.
That's wild. Yeah, I mean, I was upset because you know how I think I'm looking at history, right? So, it's hard to fire a coach and then win the championship. So I just felt like it was a step back. By the way, real quickly though, Randall, he said, did the Warriors win a championship in Steve Kerr's first year? The Warriors did it. So Mark Jackson went to the conference finals. They got him up out of there. And then Steve Kerr won the championship.
Yeah, no.
That might be an example for you, Yuri. I'm not sure if you accept that.
Yeah, no, I do accept that. Yeah, no, but they blew a 3-1 lead. That was when Cleveland. Matter of fact, I'll go far as to say Cleveland should have won the last year, that title around that time until Kevin Love got his arm yanked out by Kelly Olynyk.
Right.
LeBron was on his way to win a title right before that year, up until that injury happened. And hey,
that's true.
LeBron was on his way to win 2 titles had that injury not happened. 2. He would have repeated with Cleveland. And ever since then, Cleveland has not gotten back past the second round. Crazy. That's crazy. And yeah, I'm going to go on the record and say it. I do not believe in Cleveland. Don't believe them. Not one bit.
Me either.
Go on. Be regular season champions. I don't care. The real answer to me lies in the playoffs. You get past us in the playoffs, then I'll believe you.
Yeah, and that's a tall task, man. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do it. Not this year.
The teams around the league have footage on the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen in Cleveland. They're gonna go have their nice regular season. You know what I mean? Not gonna lie. Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell. When Darius comes back, Darius is gonna have a career year again. Playoffs come around. Teams are going to have footage for Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
They're going to study the footage. They're going to study everything pretty much.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I agree. I think Cleveland didn't fix their weakness. Their weakness is perimeter defense. They don't got no defense. I know they traded for Lonzo Ball. He's not going to be the answer for that. I don't think Lonzo Ball is boom. Now we got our perimeter defense is fixed. I don't see that happening, and he has to hold up. But they did get Tyrese Proctor from Duke. I know I keep talking about Duke every show. I can't help it. Duke kind of runs the league, but he's solid.
Duke does a good job of that.
Yeah. Tyrese Proctor is solid. He's like Jared McCain. The way Jared McCain plays, that's how he played in college.
Jane, man, Sixers got a good pickup with that, but injured. And is he even going to be healthy for this season?
I think so. I think I seen some that he may be back either, if not early training camp, early in the season. One of the two.
Was going to be healthy for once?
Yeah, he's gonna be. Well, I mean, man, hey, that was his rookie year. Can't say for once. He wasn't hurt. He wasn't hurt in college. I know that. He played every game in college.
Fair point. That's not me being biased towards Philly, because if there's one team,
I know you don't like them.
if there's one team I don't think is going to be successful this year, it's going to be Philly. I don't believe in that team. Do not believe in Philly. Not unless Joel.
But what if they get Kawhi?
Then come back to me.
Okay, George is out. Kawhi. Bing.
Randall asked the question: if Cleveland can stay healthy and don't get to the finals, do we know they're not for real? Randall, to answer your question, hell yeah. If Cleveland,
nah. They got to get out of the second round. Talking about finals, they got to get out of the second round. They got to get out of the second round. Randall. Sorry. Like, you can't even talk about finals in Cleveland. Like, that doesn't even. That's like.
No,
I don't even know. A contradiction.
Healthy and don't get to the finals. Do we know they're not for real?
I'm saying that you could say that about the second round, like, because they didn't get out of the second round. Like,
it took the Knicks 3 years to get out of the second round. 3. No, not even 2023.
And it honestly should have had been like the season before that too with Indiana, but that's a whole nother topic.
All right. And here's the thing: I've talked to plenty of Indiana fans, the friendly ones. They've all said, had y'all not choked that game 1, we're going to game 7. Had y'all not choked game 1, you're going to game 7.
I don't know, man. I just think that, Tibbs lost them guys. And, but yeah, I mean, game 1 played a role in him losing them for sure, but I just don't think that they would be able to weather the storm
even
with the undertones of the locker room and Tibbs.
I think game 1 was decided, though, Not even that. I think it was way before. Once the whole Mikal Bridges complaining about the minute stuff came out, I knew he was done.
That game 1, when he did the choke sign,
yeah,
I felt like the Knicks wasn't offended. And I think that's why they lost. Like, you got to be offended by a dude.
That's another thing, too. I feel like, I don't want to say this about the Knicks. I didn't want to call them soft or nothing like that. But we didn't have that guy. We didn't have that guy that could fire us up and say, this man gave us the choke sign. I want to win this game.
Right.
And I feel like we have that now. We have that with Yabusele, and we have that with Jordan Clarkson. And I've seen Jordan Clarkson. He ain't afraid of scrapping nobody. I
would add Brogdon to that list, too.
Leon Rose knew we need people with dogs on this team. I'm not calling the Knicks soft. I never would call them the Knicks soft. I feel like you can. The definitions of soft to me is basically what Trae Young did and not one Knick stepping up and telling him to get off the court. That to me was soft.
Well, your captain is Mr. Miyagi. If we didn't want him to roll the dice, then we should have won the game. Like,
I got to give
Master
Brunson
Miyagi
credit for handling the media. I do.
Salute the Beeman boys. He said the rookies for Philly look okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Nah. I'm telling you, McCain, boy, that dude is man, that boy will light you. I remember in college, he had like a game where he had like 7 threes. He went like 7 for 7. He was like 6 for 6 in the first half or something like that. It was crazy. I seen McCain do some stuff in college, boy. Telling you, man. Yeah, McCain is one of them ones. 100%.
I'm a big Duke fan. McCain's the real deal. He was the real deal in Duke. He was the real.
I forgot you were a Duke fan. All right, yeah, that's why you don't get offended by the Duke talk.
Of course not.
Yeah. We kind of run the league behind Kentucky. Kentucky is the number 1 team, but we right behind them.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, no, I got my Carl Towns jersey. Yo, I also got the Patrick Ewing shoes. I didn't try them on yet. I'm gonna try them on tomorrow because I'm going to Brooklyn tomorrow with them.
Okay.
Going to my fighting game local. So I'm gonna let you know how they feel. But bro, they look really feel good. They smell good. You know.
Nice.
And when to bring up a point, the Knicks aren't soft, but the Knicks is not as good as defensively as they were a few seasons ago. The offense has improved. Yeah, we gave up defensive power for offensive power when we got Cat. When I mean by soft is that show me that you're not afraid to get into somebody's face. Like I know on the court, you settle your business on the court. You know, I've heard Jalen Brunson go into Kobe Bryant and said we do our business on the court. But I'm talking like if someone subs you, pushes you around.
No, but nobody's pushing them around. That's not happening.
What I mean is that don't have no one flex another team's jersey on your crowd.
Right, but now that stuff they're not going to respond to that. But you know what though, the defensive part, I think that coaching has everything to do with that because I was watching France, right?
Yeah.
In the Eurobasket, and the coach was like Steve Kerr, like your 2 best players are NBA players, and you bringing them off the bench. Zachary Ricochet and Alex Len are the 2 best players. I know Yabu was the captain and he led the team in scoring and, you know, all that good stuff. The truth of the matter is Zachary Ricochet, sorry if I butchered his name, Sar, those were your 2 best players. He's bringing them off the bench. I don't understand why.
Never understood that.
I don't understand why. And then the pick and roll defense was so horrible for France that there's no way they were going to win. Like, it's all in the scheme. So I'm saying all of this to say maybe Mike Brown and who's the guy we got from the Clippers? Whatever his name is. Right. Maybe they're going to create a scheme to help the defense out. Hopefully.
I think, you know what I think personally? I think the Knicks run that zone defense. I really think they go zone. I really think they try to add the zone this year.
The only problem with zone, like you got to really run it, and them teams could shoot, man. They'll shoot you out this. Like,
I don't think they're gonna run zone for every team. Let me rephrase that.
Right, you got to or every play. Like, there's moments to run zone. Like against Orlando, you might want to run a zone, but like OKC, yeah, they're gonna light you up. I would not do it.
And
but
we also what Cleveland did what happened in Indiana series when Cleveland did run zone.
Right.
Yeah,
because they can't guard on the perimeter. They can't guard on the perimeter.
Yeah, no, that fancy hybrid zone that they used to do, that got smoked in the playoffs.
Well, you can't do that against in Indiana. They move the ball. You run zone against like Brunson.
Rick Carlisle saw Kenny Atkinson run zone, and he told I remember the story too, because like I said, I was talking to Indiana fans that were at that game. Word to my mother, he heard Rick Carlisle told Tyrese Halliburton, "They're running zone. I want you to shoot the three."
That's it. Easy.
That's good of a coach Rick Carlisle is. Call the timeout, told the team, "I want you to shoot threes. They're running zone. Don't go to the
easy."
rim.
Yeah, because Allen and Mobley, as good as Mobley is defensively, they're not that solid on the perimeter defensively. So you just make them rotate and exploit them. I just keep passing the ball around, making them have to move their feet. You got a team full of 3-point shooters. You're going to torch them every time.
And the way I know, maybe I'm giving Rick Carlisle a little too much credit, even though he's the ops, but he's the best damn coach I've seen in my lifetime.
Okay, I think you're wilding with that, but you're also born in '97, so you know that could make sense. That could make sense.
Watch it.
Oh, 98, my bad. Yeah, you're born in '98, so you know. that could make sense. I wouldn't go that far. What I will say is that he is a damn good coach, and we're gonna see how good of a coach he is this year. Because yeah, it's gonna be different without Halliburton and Turner. Way different. Now, if you get Kawhi, then
That's the story.
yeah, that'll make it a lot easier.
Are we all gonna worry about this Kawhi stuff till like literally the season starts, bro?
Yeah, if he doesn't get suspended the season, I'm worried about it because he puts teams over the like he puts Denver over the top.
Yeah, if
100%.
Kawhi goes to Denver, I'm still believing in my Knicks to win that series. But
boy, that's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough indeed.
Because OG has to deal with Kawhi
and Jokic.
Very tall. It's a very tall assignment. It's a very tall assignment.
And here's the thing. Kawhi was supposed to be an Indiana Pacer. Then they traded him.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm gonna let you get your final words out, man. I'm getting ready to shut it down, man.
I want to smoke from all the teams, including the tanking teams. I want to prove that we are the best in the East, that we deserve to be number one. I'm gonna be honest with you, I want the number one seed this year, Karan.
I listen. I take it, but I want the finals. I need the finals, man. I need the finals. I don't give a damn about number one seed because that's what they're gonna sell to you. Oh yeah, we were the number one seed, but we lost in the second round. Nah, I ain't trying to be a regular season champion. That makes you a regular season champion, dog. I need to get to the finals.
My question is that okay? I'm gonna leave you off with this because I put that in the show. If the Cavaliers don't succeed this season, does that team get blown up? I mean, blown up to the point where they
hell yeah. Allen or Garland or both, they out of there.
And Donovan Mitchell.
Nah, they probably keep Mitchell, but them two gone, 100%. They can't afford second apron, man. You can't afford to go to second apron and you're getting bumped in the second round.
Meanwhile, the Knicks can afford it like it's candy.
No, if the Knicks get bumped in the second round, we're going to be in the same boat. I told you, we cooked Boston, but we could also beat Boston. If you lose to Orlando in the second round, if you lose to Detroit in the second round, if you lose to Atlanta in the second round, you're not coming back with the same team, dog. I hate to break it to you.
I know
it sounds sad. Oh, man, what are you talking about? The window is 1 + 1 + 1. In order to get to +1, you have to qualify to get there. This team will be different next year. It's either they're going to go get Giannis or get a star to try to, fill the gap. But this team is not going to be the same, bro. No way.
That's just going to be crazy.
Just saying, man. But all right, Yuri, man. I'm going to holler at you, man. Because I got to do an unfiltered thought after this, too. So be on the lookout for that. All right. Salute to my man Yuri, man. Channel member, Discord server, and mod. Salute to AP, man. AP, one of the first mods, man. Salute to you, brother. Great to see you in the building. Salute to my man Beeman Boys too. I saw that other comment. We spoke about that. But yeah, guys, definitely the wind down. Salute to Big Dog Talk Sports. I opened up the community section. So I do review all the comments that's there. So feel free to post in there. My next video will be the podcast on Monday, but I'm also hooping channel members. I'll be in Brooklyn on Sunday. So it's already confirmed. I'm just hoping all my guys can show up because I need revenge. What else I want to say? I think that's all, y'all, man. Thank you guys for rocking with me. I'm going to do a gamification check on the way out. Salute to Randall at the number 1 spot. And the Grill at the number 2 spot. BS 10258. Channel member, I see you, brother. Number 3 spot. Michael Serve. I always butcher it. I'm just going to say Michael 998. Salute to him at the 4th spot. Fans NY was putting in a lot of work this stream. Salute to you, Fans NY. Lucky Walker, I see you in the building. AP, who just came in. Channel Mod, I see you. Beeman Boy, salute to you, Beeman Boy. Great to see you tonight. Gangstar, Hotline Bling, salute to you. 40X Scope, Size 9. Takes a while, but salute to you, Size 9. I do appreciate you for always rocking with us. Chris Gotti, Bodega Wi-Fi, my man Nick Yak, the Mitchell Robinson supporter, JJP NYC. How could I forget you? SS Wisdom channel member. Salute to you, brother. Great to see you. Hopefully, FS Wisdom, you'll be down to play fantasy as well. My man Big Dog Talk Sports. I see you in the building, Big Dog. I was on one of your shows the other night. Big Dog, you did a show on, damn, what was it? I couldn't get in the chat. But y'all had a wild topic. It was like 9 people on the panel. Can't remember what it was. I love late night sports shows, man. This is what we do. We talk sports in our sleep. Of course, the great HRM, the great, I'ma holla at you. My man Bricks Nation, and of course, the great Fritz, man. I want to thank all you guys for rocking with me tonight. Definitely check out the shop. Check out the community section. Be on the lookout for all the shows. Damn, y'all talking about the Mets. That's crazy. But definitely, man, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me, man. That's all I got for you tonight. And until next time, as always, let's go.